didn't see you there. Welcome to a food
Oh,
court of thorn and roses.
fuck off.
It's been a really long day, by the way. Hi, I'm
I hear
Taylor.
you.
I'm your DM for tonight.
Yeah.
This is a fast food theme 5E campaign known as a food court of thorn and roses. And tonight we have an excellent group of lovely ladies who are playing super fun, like very well-rounded characters that we are going to see in combat starting tonight. So let's kick off by introducing these wonderful characters. And we're going to go in order of how I see it on stream. So, Candy, can you please introduce us to Wendy?
Hi. So I am playing Wendy Kresnoff. She is maybe better known as the Wendy's girl. She kind of got tired of, you know, her dad was always the super nice guy, and she has a little bit of a fiery streak to her. Uh, I'm perpetuating the myth that Wendy is adopted. She's not in real life, but in my case, she is. Uh, and she comes from the north, and she is a little bit of a spitfire. She's a fire genasi. She's a sorcerer, draconic red dragon lineage. So yay! I can't wait to see what things she might want to play with fire with tonight. She likes to take flame broil to a whole new level, literally. Um, and yeah, I'm loving this character and can't wait to see what else she can do. And by the way, I'm Auntie Can on most platforms, sometimes Auntie Can 29. Um, I have some cool hats coming up on Etsy. Ta-da! This week. So if you guys are interested, I will be putting my drops on my Instagram. So yay!
Lovely. Thank you very much. And what would Wendy's go-to order be at a different restaurant other than Wendy's?
She doesn't go to a different restaurant.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh
Caribou she
no.
kills in the wild.
I mean, she does, but she just doesn't like to talk about it. It's like, brand loyalty. Even though,
That's fair.
her dad is really kind of super nice and she's kind of sick of it, but there's still that brand loyalty and she doesn't want to be seen buying something else. So she might have someone go buy it for her, but she'll never admit it, ever.
That's fair. That's very fair. All right. Thank you very much. Next, we have Beth playing the lovely Arbus.
Hello.
Roy
Uh,
Arbus.
yes, I am Beth. I play Roy Arbus in this campaign. He is a Southern gentleman of a half bard nature. He has a traveling companion known as Curly, a small, fluffy cow, um, which is just a delight to always be around. And he has a previous relationship with Wendy. Their families were united in power and business for a little while, and that has gone by the wayside. But he having spent time with her, he understands her a little bit more than uh, than Ro, who he just met, and so he is doing those things, and right now is planning on having a little bit of a conversation with HB and see how things go. You can find me on social media as BP from BP, pretty much straight across the board. Please give me a follow here on this Twitch stream so we can get ever closer to our affiliate status, which gives us better streaming capabilities and also the ability to donate to the charity that we're hoping to raise some money for.
Yes, 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 yes. All the good things. So if you can give a follow, share, do whatever you can do because we are all about giving over here. And also your other Instagram,
Oh
crouching.
yes, crouching
Mm,
crouching geek hidden nerd, which
Mm-hmm.
I also stream and have guests on. I didn't really do much with that this week, but I'm hoping this weekend, at least on Saturday, might host another game night or something. Whoever has a little time can swing on by and have some chat. So that'll be great. And yes, Annie put in the chat 412 Food Rescue, which is the charity of choice helping with not only food insecurity, but food waste.
Awesome.
Mhm.
And last but certainly not least, ever, we have the lovely Lori
Why,
playing
thank you.
Ro.
Why, thank you. Thank you. Hey y'all, I'm Lori. Hit me, you can find me as mostly trustworthy online a little bit. I am playing Roha and Panda. Ro is a tabaxi, the red panda, um, monk with a splash of warlock. Don't worry about it. Um, he grew up. It's just little splash of warlock. He grew up surrounded by the family business.
In
All
this campaign, by the way, that's known as a salt bay. Just
oh,
a little flavor.
perfect, and a little salt bay of warlock. Don't worry
Cool.
about it. Don't worry about it. Um, grew up with a big food family. His dad, his brothers, his sisters, his uncles, his aunts, everybody in the family runs stores, runs regions. He was certain that he was going to follow in their paw steps. And then, no, he was the baby and he's smaller than everybody else. So they didn't think he could do it. All right, well, tell him that he can't and he will. So instead of focusing on running shops and running the stores, he focused on one of the other family passions, which is martial arts. And he really started studying consumer behavior and psychology and marketing and business because if he wasn't going to run stores, he's going to figure out how to get customers to come to the shops. So that's what he's been doing. He's had some good success and he's out here adventuring now because he feels like if he is able to bring back this thing to help save the land of Panera, that will not only be good for his family, but it'll also show his family, look, I got this. I can do stuff. So he's out here trying to show what he can do. Go Team
So
Panda.
go Team Panda. And for you and Beth, actually, what are your go-to orders at other eateries?
Mm. Um, Ro is a big fan of salads. Likes the leafy greens. Uh, yeah, so he'd be ordering a big lovely salad.
We got good ones at Wendy's.
Nice. Well
Roy
played.
Roy has a bit of a sweet tooth, so sometimes he'll stop at McDonald's uh for a milkshake, but when the ice cream machine's down, he goes to his sister's place, Baskin Robbins, and gets their chocolate peanut butter ice cream.
Do you at least get the family discount?
No, Robin runs a tight ship, so she and Emily don't really give discounts, which is fine. I don't
You're
give them
brutal, man,
discounts
but
on sandwiches either.
that's fair. But
Yep.
that's still brutal, though.
We should
It's
support
family.
our family and friends. We shouldn't want discounts from them.
No, that's fair.
We
That's
should
fair.
want to be able to pay full price for them.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't have an option.
All right, fair. Fair.
Very fair. So the point system for tonight, by the way, we have a little mini point system until we reach affiliate. Um, like Beth said before, we do have a little bit of a different reroll system. We only have player points and DM points. The way that players earn them is by making me laugh somehow in game or just being super immersive in game. It's essentially inspiration points that are in the regular 5e, manual. So I'll give you rerolls just if you guys are doing mega awesome and I'm loving it. But for chat, if you guys make me laugh or you have some kind of food pun or you make a really good reference, then you guys have the option to either give a point reroll to the players, or if you're feeling very nice and you love the storytelling and just how immersive it is and how fast paced and fun the combat is, you can give the point to me, the DM, to reroll for any reason, which is just so fun. So,
Or you can give it to us so we can continue the storyline.
yeah, or you can
And
give it to
can
me.
let her continue telling that story.
So currently we are at 3 DM points and 5 player points, and I am willing to give the players another point if they will want to collab and give a quick recap of last week.
Well,
Who wants it?
Let's see.
Why don't we
Get
you just like
get
to
that
do
point,
the
Roy. Get that point.
tag in?
Okay,
No,
so
let's go.
I'll start with me.
Mhm.
I worked out a contract deal with the tavern that I was hanging out with. Um, not really thrilled with the contract because I did end up with some magic beans, which feel like hokum, but we're gonna find out eventually. Uh, Curly and I ran into Wendy after getting a phone call on our eye crystals. Well, I got one on my watch. I think she got hers on her phone.
My very old eye crystal phone.
Well, if you just go home to your dad, he'd get you a new one. Um,
Oh, brutal.
so we started on our way to go see the Burger King at the White Castle, and then Ro.
Yeah, so Roe was in his office. He works at corporate for the family business Panda Express and research and development. Uh, he just got great news that his new test product, the orange chicken hand pie, was doing great. Repeat business was up. People loved it. It's almost addictive, which it should be because of the special blend of herbs that are in it. And then he saw on TV in his office that the Burger King had asked any willing individuals to come to the White Castle to go on a very important mission to essentially save the kingdom of Panera from the assault of the Ikeans. Andy, take it away.
Yes, so we all met at the White Castle. There were quite a few people there, and the king kind of gave this really weird speech, like someone might have been talking in his ear. A bunch of people left, and somehow it was just the three of us. What's wrong with us that we
We
decided
did.
this is a good mission to, we did get paid, or we are
We
getting
had
paid for it, and we have some three wishes each.
3 favors
three
each.
favors,
So
and
when we come back,
we had to talk Carl Jr. out of
yes, we had to
coming
talk.
with us.
Yes, Carl Jr. really wanted to come, but Carl Sr. was like, You're too young." He's still in high school. I mean, yeah, it could have been a total liability for us, so we left him behind. Um, so yeah, then we went and stayed with at one of Roy's properties because Roy's family's doing pretty good, and Roy's doing pretty good, though he doesn't like to rely on his family, I don't think. Um, and then we went on a journey and we ran into Mr. HB himself, otherwise known as the Hamburglar. He had quite the glow up, let me tell you. The pictures we're all used to seeing are from his early years, but ooh, if you haven't seen him now, go check out our chat in Discord because anyway, no, Wendy has no feeling. No, she doesn't. She would never fall for someone like the HB. No, sorry. And then Five
And
Guys came out of nowhere. So yeah, now we're getting ready to battle.
yeah,
Maybe.
as we're trying to find this
Mhm.
special recipe
Mm-hmm.
that
Mhm.
HB thinks we have, we
And we
do not
don't.
have.
We haven't found it. We haven't found that yet.
Mm-mm.
And am I right that the special recipe, you put it into food and it makes the food so compelling that that people can't stop eating it? So in
That's
theory, if we could do that and feed the Ikeans, then they would just eat all the time and not be able to fight.
right. That is the theory that eating the food, there is no one really knows for sure what the secret formula holds. They are assuming that it is like a mind control, not mind control, but like, a control type of substance, as opposed to like a harmful kind of substance. So they can more just control their enemies as opposed to killing their enemies. So that's their theory behind it. That's currently what the colonel has been talking to, like,
Mm.
the armies about and figuring out. um so they're excited to see what it is. But yeah, you guys are currently on a mission. All they know so far is that the last known location of the secret formula was at the Temple of the Red Robin, which is where you guys are currently at. You have scavenged through the building already when the Five Guys approached, like you said. And yeah, that is about where we're at. Tonight in the Discord, by the way, I will be dropping some pictures. I'm going to redrop like what the Hamburglar looks like, what the Five Guys look like. I'm also going to be dropping the map so that
Mm.
you can kind of see where you guys are going to be laid out, and I can hopefully explain things a little bit easier. So if you're on Discord, you can follow along. And if you are not on Discord, if someone would be so lovely as to drop the link, you can come on over and follow along.
To the do you want the link to the a food court
Yeah.
Discord channel? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Thank you. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Come join
Alrighty,
us
so
in the food
I
court.
have come join us in AFCoTaR, which is what I constantly read it as
Mm-hmm.
in my
Right?
notes.
AFCoTAR.
Same.
It is AFCoTAR.
There
AFCoTAR
we go.
sounds
Please join
Alrighty,
in.
thank you very much.
There it is.
So,
There's a fresh link.
Yes.
without further ado, we are
Mhm.
in the crumbling temple of the Red Robin. There is the large fountain that has just been completely worn away by weather, as it sits in the archway of the entrance to this temple. It's been worn down by rain, snow, sleet, hail since the top of the entryway is open for sun. And you guys had just come out of the sleeping quarters of the monastery, and the Hamburglar approaches you. He goes, "Well, you see, I have a deal. You guys have a deal. My deal's a little bit better than yours. I'm just gonna need the formula. Okay, just give me what you found. We'll be on our way, and we don't have to, rough you guys up."
Go ahead.
You think we have recipe? We have nothing. Obviously, you are still living in some, what is this, denial? Trying to get other people to do your dirty work? We have no recipe. If you were smart, you would have seen we don't have anything yet.
Easy, Wendy.
So the last we ended was in initiative, and I do have those rolls from last time, so we're gonna use those.
Yes.
And you see that the Five Guys start, putting on the brass knuckles. Hamburglar's starting to rile him up a little bit, and says, "All right, you don't even want to talk. Just give it to us. We'll be on our way." And first in initiative was Ro.
Oh, I'm sorry. We thought it was the opposite way, but Ro, you're up.
I love
Yeah,
the
Ro
look on
Ro
Ro's
got
face right now.
yeah. Just for reference, last week Ro got 17, Roy got 14, Wendy, you got 5.
I did.
You did. I'm so sorry.
Ro is gonna look at Roy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes,
Mhm.
sometimes it seems like we might be better served by having chat. You think you could talk to them? If
So,
not, we're good.
wouldn't be my first dealing with HB. He goes back a long way.
Go on.
You can also feel free, if you wanted to maybe ready an action, just so you don't, because you have action, bonus action, movement. But if y'all want to talk first,
We want to talk first. Um, uh,
I'm just waiting to see if you did want to ready anything. If you did, that's
no,
cool.
I
If
just want you.
not, yeah.
I just want you
Okay.
to talk.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
I'm
So I'm
fine.
gonna. All right. So I'm gonna look at HB and I'm gonna be like, been a long time, HB. Years.
Roy Arbus. I never forget a face.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's been a
How have
while.
you been? It's been a while. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
How's the cattle head this year? Looking good? Looking
Well,
expensive?
they are correctly priced, as always. how are you, HB? Ever since you fell out with Ron, I haven't seen you much around these parts at all.
Well, that's what I'm hoping to fix by getting that pretty little formula you guys have come to find. Look, the Burger King told me all about it. Sent you guys out. Didn't really think you guys had the chops to finish the job. Sent me and the guys out. Said get it at any cost. So we're gonna get it at any cost. Are you gonna hand it over nicely, or am I gonna have to get for it?
Well, I think you're awfully well. First of all, I'm going to take that as the compliment you think you are given if you think that within the 5 to 10 minutes we have been here, we have already procured that and have moved upon our way. But you know, even if we did have it, why would we give it to you? The end goal is the same for him to get it back. Why would we give it to you?
Well, you could say that this is my redemption arc, and I am willing to get that arc however I need to. So, if you want to walk out of this temple, um, that's pretty much
I'm
that's the
gonna
deal.
I'm gonna kind of squat down a little bit. Um, I'm gonna ask a quick question though. Is there any water on the floor? Any of that water that was trickling around? Is there any water on the floor of this part of
No,
the temple?
that specific water was down the hallway, and actually, let me drop the picture in
Okay.
Discord so that you guys can have it. I'm
Okay.
gonna do it on here. No, that was in a very specific part of the hallway because it
Okay.
was magical.
So it's pretty dry area. Is what
Correct.
I'm hearing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rory's gonna kind of squat down and he's gonna run his fingers through the dust and the dirt, and he's just gonna be like, HB, I have known you for years. Your redemption arc? Come on. Tug the other one, it's got bells on it. Why are you really here?
I have favor with the king, and if I can get this recipe, I will get that favor.
Just the one, huh?
That's all I need.
Mm,
Just the one and enough gold to live comfortably for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna kind of half smile. You and I grew up in these parts. We aren't new ones. We aren't young. Not as young as some of the others. You know, the Burger King can be pretty persnickety.
And
He
that
can
is
change his
when.
mind.
And do you have a movement you want to take?
Um, if they are, so if let's say HB is in front of me, are they behind him?
So currently, you've seen during this whole exchange that two of them have left the vicinity, and three of them are currently standing in the entryway where like that fountain is, and the Hamburglar's right outside of that hallway where you guys just came out of.
Right. Are there any pews or anything? This is a temple. Are there any pews or
Yeah,
anything
there
like
are
that?
there are pews scattered all about, some broken and disheveled, some just sitting where they've been forever, as well as columns that look like they are on the verge of collapse.
Okay. I would like to move sort of towards one of the groups of. We didn't see where the other two went, right? If the three are in the hallway,
If everyone wants to give me a quick perception check
I'll do
during
that.
that exchange.
Hmm? And I'm sorry, which hallway? Number 1, number 2, number 3?
So 1, 2, and 3 that's all the entryway, right? And
Okay.
then there's
Right.
that fountain in the middle. And then
Mhm.
once you enter into the temple, that's where you guys are currently standing. You guys just came out of that hallway to the left because that's
Right.
where they slept.
So we're kind of like in the little, we're like in the main corridor, if you will,
Right.
Okay.
courtyard.
Mhm.
Where all the pews and stuff are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
You
where
said
all the pews and
perception?
stuff are. Yes, perception
Okay.
checks.
That was a 17 plus 2, so that's a 19.
Awesome.
I have a
27.
9. I see
Okay.
nothing. It's Wendy. She sees nothing. I have 9.
27.
So you, Ro and Roy, you both saw them. You noticed that it was more to scout the area. They weren't like they're keeping an eye on the outside. So they're just out there currently.
Okay.
But the other three are intent on keeping their eyes on you.
All right, I'm going to move towards the left of HB, not really not moving too fast. Let me check my actions here.
And I'm gonna say
Yeah.
for that exchange, you have a bonus action you can do because the
Okay. Let me see. So I'm gonna actually because Roy's better at talking than fighting. He knows that Wendy is scrappy, but she's also got a mouth. I'd like to use my bonus action to give her bardic inspiration.
perfect.
So I'm going to give her bardic inspiration. So she will gain an inspiration worth 1d8. And she can add that to her ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Lovely. Yeah, so Wendy, remember you have that already. So after this is all happening while you guys are
Yeah.
how do you give bardic inspiration, by the way? Is there any type of physical thing that is
I'm
done?
gonna whistle.
Oh, I like it.
So I'm just gonna whistle very casually.
Yeah,
I am
no, I
not
love
going
it.
to whistle into my microphone because that will blow out
Mhm.
everybody's ear. But
I appreciate
understand that
you.
it's sort of a little melodic whistling that sounds like it's just a casual stroll. And as I'm moving, I'm going to do that. Can I ready a weapon, or is that since I use my bonus action? Is that
Yeah, since you used the
that's
bonus
fine?
action
I'm
and
not
the
going to worry
talking,
about
yeah.
it right now. I'm still talking and moving.
Cool. So
That's my thing.
Hamburglar trying to cut you off and is just done with this conversation.
Sure.
Is going to actually, it's a good question. I haven't looked at his character sheet since I built him today. Under the super fun, super top secret sandbox that Liz made me, who is lovely. So if you guys weren't nervous before, I have my own sandbox now. So
We want
getting
to
nervous.
play in your sandbox. We want to
Right.
play in your sandbox.
He is going to swing his rapier at you, come up to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be a 15. Does a 15 hit?
All right.
15 hit?
Yeah.
Lovely. So that is going to be, he does not have sneak attack because he did blatantly attack you. So that is going to be 10 damage on you.
All right. Obviously, I can't dodge or anything after the fact. So 10 damage.
And he's also going to use Hunter's Mark on you, which he should have done before the attack. But hey, hindsight's 2020. He's also going to cast Hunter's Mark on you. So he can now get extra damage on you if he hits you with a weapon attack. So be careful. Alrighty, he's also not going to use his movement. He's good where he's at. That does that. Wendy, it is your turn.
How far away is he from me?
From you, what was your guys's order when you came out of that hallway? I know that Roy's currently moved to be you're like in the middle of that main corridor, right? Like you moved to the left of him in the main.
I moved to the left of him.
Yeah, so you are standing in the middle of that main entryway. So are you behind Ro, in front of Ro, coming out of that hallway?
I think I'd probably be in. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was thinking I would be in front because I think I was walking along the wall, kind of feeling things and all of that. So
Cool,
I think
then
I'd
yeah,
be in
you
front of
have
Ro.
yeah, you have anywhere that you can go. It would just be an extra couple movement if you were behind.
And then HB is. Are the three of the five guys near HB?
They're more scattered around the fountain in the entryway. I'm trying to block your exit. I need to articulate.
And the other two guys are just kind of somewhere. We don't know where.
You can see them just because of how open the entryway is. They're just kind of keeping an eye out around out there. Now that Roy's
Alrighty.
moved, you can kind of see a little bit better.
And they're outside. The
They're
other two are
outside.
outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do something in a 15-foot cone, I can position myself so that HB is like directly in front of me in that cone so I don't hit my friendly people.
Yeah, the way that it's positioned when Roy moved like to the left, he's like right in the middle. HB is kind of like right in front of the fountain in the middle, so they're kind of like looking head on. So if you were to cut in between, you could hit HB as well as one of the five guys in a cone,
Okay.
in a 15-foot cone. 'Cause that
I would
fountain's
like
not that big.
to use burning hands, please,
Ooh, is that one
on
touch
two of
though?
those guys.
Oh, that's a cone? Oh yeah, because yeah,
Mhm.
lovely.
So
Alrighty,
because I love flames, I'm just gonna be like, I tried to tell you we do not have recipe. And you hurt Roy. This is not acceptable. I hope you are. I hope maybe you are cold. Maybe this will. Actually, I hope you're hot and this make you hotter. So I do the burning hands.
cool. So for burning hands, is that a DC for me or a to hit for you?
It's
Or
a
the
dex save 14.
dex save 14. Alrighty, so that is those two. Let's use two of not the same colored dice for these characters. Alrighty, how does 12 is not going to pass? Neither is 11.
Yes.
Alrighty, so what are they taking?
3d6 fire damage.
If you want to
Alright,
use
so
any
you can
bardic
go ahead.
inspiration, you have that
Oh
too.
yes. So that would add a 1d8 on top of the 3d6.
Does it add to damage
Can
or
you
is it
add it to-
just no? It's I think it's just
I think it's just for my
um,
roll, right?
just for your
rolling
roll.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get out one more d6.
Rules change. I'm like, wait, maybe, yeah. I think you
Wouldn't
can
that
do
be
that.
fun?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I think you can do that.
Honestly, yeah, the rules change so often that I'm just like, you know what, maybe.
Make up all the
Not now,
rules.
but
That's a 9 on damage.
ooh, nice. 9 damage. You have fucked up this 5 guy though. Like real talk, you fucked up this 5 guy.
He's bloodied. He's maimed.
Oh.
He's maimed. Yeah.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, the 5 guys is more quantity over quality. You know what I mean?
I totally understand. Totally understand.
That's a problem. Alrighty, so you have a burning hands is an action, right? So bonus action and move, still a little bit of movement. If you do move out of range though.
So for my bonus action, it says I can convert sorcery points, or do I just get a bonus action because we were awesome? Or I love how
Wait,
you
what?
guys laugh at me on that. My only bonus action is either 2-weapon fighting or convert sorcery
don't have-
points.
No
You don't
bonus
have
action.
any.
Oh,
I don't
gotcha.
have any.
Convert sorcery points into spell slots.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so you're
I got
good on
nothing.
that right now. Okay.
So on my movement, I think I'm just gonna stay where I am because I don't want to provoke, and I'm
Awesome.
just gonna stand my ground and basically just taunt him and be like, "You like fire? I like fire."
Also, I love currently
When-
right now the minis that I'm using for you, specifically you, Wendy, came from the Stranger Things Essentials pack. So it's the Demogorgon. So Wendy is just screaming at this mind flayer that I'm using as the Hamburglar. It's very funny from my perspective. I'm probably going to take a picture and post it on the Discord.
Please
honestly.
do, because
Very
that makes
funny.
me happy.
So, next up is the 5 guys, and they have all these stat blocks. Oh my god. They are each going to pull out their short bows and take shots. Ro, you didn't move, right? So you're still half in
I'm
the hallway.
there. Yeah, half. I mean, there's probably some cover by
Yeah,
covered with some
yeah.
pews or something. Eh?
Well, I'm just saying from the angle alone, I think, because
Yeah,
that
no,
guy would hit.
I'm still in the hall.
Yeah, they are kind of smart. So the way that they would hit. So these two. Alrighty. So Roy would a 14 hit.
Uh, yeah, my AC is 12.
Oh,
So,
that is heckin' sad already. So that's
oh
gonna
yeah, like
be
I told you, I'm squishy. Like there was no question.
Squish. So you are going to take 4 piercing damage on that.
Okay.
And then Wendy does a
Can I
10
do a
hit.
reaction, please?
Sure.
Oh, it's a react. Does a 10 hit? No, 10 hit
Does a
does
10
not
hit.
hit.
Yep. Yep.
No.
So you are good. That misses. And this guy has disadvantage against you, Ro. Oh, yeah. So does a 7 hit?
Thank
Like I said,
God's, thank
quality, not
God's,
quantity,
no.
baby.
Poor Roy, man.
Quality, quantity, not quality. Alrighty, so we're back up at the top with Ro.
Okay. The closest. I I'm not sure how many 5 guys are within like 20 feet of me. 2 of them.
One of them, unless you were to move closer,
Okay.
you would have to
Uh,
get like right up next to one of them, though.
okay. So what I want to do is within 80 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get to as many of them as I can. Well, I'd like to get to 2 of them with enough, uh, with like 30 feet left. So can I get to a couple of them in like
So,
40 feet?
question for you: what
Mhm.
is the? Is it an AOE that you're interested in?
No, no,
Like
no,
around
nope.
you?
I'm gonna go and hit a couple things.
Oh, you want to go hit things. So
I
if
want
you
to
want to
be able
hit,
to get to it and get back.
you could jump onto the crumbling fountain and hit a good amount of them and then jump back off.
I'm going to do a flip in the air to get
That would be
onto the fountain.
awesome. Could you give me an acrobatics check for that, please?
There is nothing that I would like more, she says, hoping that it's 2
Mhm.
digits. Okay, 17, so that's a 26 for
Oh, with
acrobatics.
ease. You fly through the air like a beautiful red. I don't know any red birds. I should have canary. Canaries are yellow. I don't
Cardinal.
know birds. Cardinal. That's the C word I was looking for. Cardinal. Thank you, Candy. 1 reroll for players.
Yes.
Okay, so you are standing in the fountain. You can hit pretty much any of the 4 enemies that are in that area.
Okay, perfect. And they are not particularly strong, so okay, great. So and they are all the same. They're indistinguishable, right?
Um,
Is there one that looks any more powerful, like a leader, or they're all
no,
pretty much
no,
the
no.
same?
They all look in terms of power equal, though one of them looks fucked up.
Okay. All right, fair enough. You know what? Let me start with that one.
All
Let
right,
me
cool.
just
So
what I'm gonna do, so I'm on the fountain. I don't know if he's facing me or not.
yeah, he would be like to your directly in front of you.
Oh, okay, great.
If you're facing like where the entrance to the entire way was, yeah, right in front of you.
Okay, perfect. Well then that's easy. I'm just gonna look at him, give him a little panda smile, and do one quick punch to the chin.
All right, so roll to hit, and are you
That's
just
all.
doing an unarmed strike for
Mm-hmm.
this?
Yeah,
Lovely.
should be all he takes. That is a 15, 25, 20, 23 to hit.
23 to hit, hits.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely.
And so that was 1, and that's a d6 plus 5. Come here, baby. There you go.
D6 plus 5, you're good. Minimum damage kills
Got
him.
it. Okay, one. Okay, one
He
down.
is
That was 1.
down. That was 1. What
Okay,
else you got for me?
tell me where the next one is.
You have HB directly behind you. To your right and to your right and left, you have 2 non-damaged 5 guys. 4 guys now.
Nice. I'm gonna go for let's take out the 5 guys. Um, I'm going to go for the one on the right. He's facing me now.
Yeah, he's facing you.
Okay, great. So let's do the same thing. Let's have fun. Again, a little smile, maybe a little, because I fancy myself a martial artist, a little bow to taunt, and then we're gonna give him a quick. He's gonna get a quick little 1-2. So he's gonna get a quick punch to the jaw. He's gonna come back, and when he's coming back up, boom, we're just gonna get him again. So he's just getting 2.
Nice. Get two punch.
2 punch, and that's
Alrighty.
double digits. That's a 13, 23. That's a 21 to hit on one.
Hits.
Okay. And that's double digits as well. 12. Dirty 20 to hit.
Beautiful.
And so he is going to get 2d6s. That's a 1. You suck. And a 4. So 5 and 10. Right? Yes. So he's going to take 15.
You punch him right in the jaw, and he's just like, "Oh my god, dude! What are you? Fucking raccoon just punched me in the fucking face, dude! You just took down fucking Tony, and then you punched me in the fucking face. Are you kidding me?
What are you doing here? Why are you here?
I think he made it pretty obvious. He said it like
did.
6 times.
So he said he was going to hurt us. What are we supposed to do? This is how this works. Violence begets violence. Do you want
Alrighty,
more?
so
And did you
action.
call me a raccoon? Oh, sorry.
So that was what
action. That was action. And then I am just going to. Okay, hold on. That was 3 hits. That was actually action, and bonus action. And now I'm going to use my some movement to just kind of get back out of the way.
No
Probably
problem.
probably back down the hall a little bit.
Doing that though does provoke from the one you just hit.
Isn't he down?
The one you
Sorry.
just hit? No.
Um,
And actually, that would provoke from Hamburglar as well.
Okay, so
And,
I'm
oh,
going.
wait. No, not Hamburglar, because you would still be within his area.
Okay.
So
You know what?
just the one.
Still gonna do it.
Cool. Alrighty, so
And
he's
I'm
just
gonna
going to
taunt a little bit on my way. Oh, a raccoon, huh? A raccoon?
and he's just holding his face and he's like, I'm gonna kill this vermin! And he takes a swing at you with his sword. It's not good. Does an 11 hit?
Dancing back. No, it does not.
Alrighty, so he misses Lovely, and you are right back where you started. And now we are at Roy. What you got for me, Arbus?
Roy's irritated because he'd rather talk it out. But if you want to fight, we'll fight. How far away is HB from me?
At this point, he is
like he's got burning hand. He's behind a shield of
fire. He's 15 feet in front of you, and Wendy's like 5 feet in front of you.
Like she's directly in front
off,
of me.
Not directly, like
okay.
Off to the side 1 block.
Okay. I'm going to Is there? You said there's one of the 5 guys is in there with him as well. Like it was him and a 5 guy, but was that one of the ones that Lori knocked out?
So yeah, Lori knocked out and killed the one that got hit with burning hands, and then punched out another 5 guys. So that 5 guy is hurting, and the one that's hurting you would be able to hit with some type of ranged attack. The other one you would have to move around a little bit because Wendy is in your way.
Nope, I'm gonna hit him, the one who called her a raccoon. I'm gonna hit him with my short bow, which I have the bracers of archery. So I hit with a more exact and clean hit. So that is a +2 for me when I when I do
Ooh,
that.
I love it. Roll
So
me to hit.
I'm gonna give you a roll here. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20
Oh,
plus 7, so
wow.
27.
Oh,
That
you hit.
You know what that is? That's
Go, Roy.
delicious.
Mhm.
Go, Roy.
And
Go, Roy.
Roy's just, as he does it, it's gonna be like a real casual move, just like boop. And as he hits him, and he's gonna be like, I wanted to talk it out. You guys are foolish.
I love
So
Roy.
for damage, I'm gonna roll 1d6 plus 4.
2d, technically 2d6.
Oh,
plus
technically,
4.
oh, that's true, because
Yes, you need to double that damage.
I got the double that damage. So let me grab my other d6.
And
Walks in the wind. That was awesome. I'm
and
sorry.
as you're
I'm
going up
just
to him,
saying that's
Mhm.
hysterical. Yeah, you're killing me.
and as you're going up to him to stab him, he's just like, "Oh, you want some now? You want some now, Brokeback Mountain? Come on!"
Oh, buddy. We all
And
make
what is
choices.
that damage gonna
You'd be so lucky. Oh, sorry.
Yep. That is a 14. That was 2 5s and
Ooh,
a 4.
how are you doing this with this one? He's a mouthy one. You can
Yeah.
feel free to let me know.
I'm gonna walk right up to him and be like, Brokeback Mountain, that's funny. That's funny. I haven't heard something like that in a while. You need to be real quiet now. And I'm gonna kind of crouch down a little bit just so I can make sure he gets the clear idea that I'm not going to effort. This is part of F around and find out.
I love it.
And I'm gonna be like, yep. And I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and be like, we don't have to solve every problem with violence, but sometimes it does help. And just boom, just pop him off.
All right. Yeah. So
14.
he looks you in the eye and chokes on his own blood, and tries
Good.
to come up with some witty comeback, but all you hear is just
Mhm. And
he
I'm just gonna,
drops.
I watch him die without nothing more than that little half smile on my face. And I'll brush my leg off. I'm gonna say cattle die cleaner. It's fine.
All right.
That is my
So
one action. Let me see. I just want to see real quick if I have a bonus
and
action.
you walked up to him, right?
I walked,
To
yeah.
stab him.
So
Excellent. Okay,
yeah.
so that was only a little bit of movement. So you have some
Yeah, so I
movement
have a
left as well
tiny
as a
bit of
bonus action.
movement.
What's funny too is you just killed the 5 guy named Timmy. What's even funnier is I named the 5 guys after my uncles and my dad because there's 5 of them, and he's the gay one.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I thought that was funny.
Bury your
That's-
gays. That's
So
perfect.
great.
the one that called
That's
you Brokeback
perfect.
Mountain.
Brokeback
Right.
Mountain. Okay, that's
That
fantastic.
made me happy.
Well, look, it
Um,
tracks. It tracks.
It tracks. It tracks.
All right. So I have a little more movement. And HB is still surrounded by fire, correct? Or is that was
This
that a
was
thing?
just-
Was it a cone or just burning
Oh
hands?
no, that was just.
It was
burning
just
hands.
burning hands.
Mhm.
Not the cone. Got it.
No.
All right. So
So you are now pretty much next to HB.
all right. And I don't really want to provoke him anymore. And obviously I can't really cast anything, right? Because I've already done my action, so that would have been
If you have a bonus action spell, again, hi, reinforcing if you're new here. I follow the rule of Abria. I know what I'm doing and I do what I want. I understand you're not supposed to be able to cast 2 spells in one turn, but if it's a bonus action,
I
fuck
don't
the
think
rules. This
I
is my
have.
world.
Yes, ma'am. Let me see. I don't think.
Hot.
And I
Yeah,
see no reason
that's
why.
sexy.
I see no reason why you can't have spell components in both pockets.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, Tasha's hideous laughter and
Seriously.
something else. Like,
And
Yeah.
you got to focus anyway, right? You've got an arcane
Right.
focus somewhere anyway. You
Yeah.
don't yuck my yum.
don't yuck my yum.
Don't
As a
yuck my
as a
yum.
friend
Why would
is
you
known
want to
to
do
say.
less per turn?
Exactly.
less per turn?
Exactly. I don't think this is a bonus action though. Poop.
Okay.
I was gonna cast Zone of Truth, but I don't.
Mm,
Yeah, it's not a bonus action.
too bad. I
So
like that one.
blues. All right. I'm actually not gonna move because I feel like moving away from him is just gonna piss him off and provoke him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna stand there. I'm gonna stand my ground, and stare at him. Just be like, with that look on my face, like this could have been a far easier battle. And I know full well that Hamburglar in his heart is a bit of a runner.
That's right. That's right.
Hamburglar is then going to use a special ability that I've designed specifically for him called Robble Robble.
Perfect.
Beth, please give me a perception check.
Sure.
Stop with the robble robble.
Ooh,
I
okay.
fucking
All
love
right.
you, Taylor.
No.
16 plus 2 is 18.
18. You needed to beat a 24.
There was no way.
So
Yeah, like even with rolling a 20, that wasn't going to happen.
He rolled really well. He rolled an 18. It was a sleight of hand versus perception. So you had what, a short sword in your hand?
Short bow.
Short bow. You are currently disarmed from that.
Okay.
He's also then going to why are words not coming to my brain? He's going to go for Wendy, who is actively hurting him. Does a dirty 20 hit Wendy?
It does, but can I do shield?
You can
As a reaction?
absolutely do shield as a reaction. So that's plus
5, so that's a 19.
plus 5.
But
so
wait,
that's-
no. It's still gonna hit, so
Okay, yeah, so
you
you
said
don't.
it's a dirty 20. Never
It's a
mind.
dirty 20. Yep. Alrighty, so
That only gives me to a 19, so nope.
Yeah, smart. Don't want to waste it.
Nope, not gonna waste a spell slot.
Mm-mm.
I need to go over to again so many stat blocks. Oh my god. 7 damage to you, Wendy. He's
What
then
kind of
going-
damage?
that would be piercing.
Okay.
He's then going to use his bonus action to it's not uncanny dodge, cunning action, to disengage and use his action to move behind the ooh, no. He's going to use it to disengage and run and hide behind the pews. I need everyone to give me a perception check, please.
Chicken.
I'm back there. Come on over, friend.
No, like running into the temple, not down the hallway.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
perception. At some point, I'll remember what these numbers are.
And this is going to be, I'm going to have you guys all do perception against his stealth,
17, by the way, for me.
which is going to be
22, 22, 22.
22.
I have an 8.
8.
Just leads to Wendy's obliviousness.
Okay, so
Got smoke in her eyes.
Ro, you see him slip behind 1, 2 of those big columns.
Okay.
You do, however, see pews all around as well. So just because he slipped behind a column, there are pews as well. So that is going to be his turn. Then some fun stuff happens, guys. You all hear rumbling coming from beneath you.
Great.
As the extra weight makes the entire building shriek. Oh god, the word I'm looking for just left my brain. Oh, I love it. Okay,
Shore
cool.
itself up and become sturdy?
No, it started to bow. Bow was the word I was looking for. I don't know why it started with an S. So you see that a piece of the ceiling starts to crumble, and I'm gonna need 1, 2. Oh, that means he has to as well. I'm gonna need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Actually, no, Roy, you don't have to make dexterity save throw.
Okay.
Roy, you're good. So Ro and Wendy and also Hamburglar need to all make dex saving throws. All right, he's fine.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to use a
17,
point?
17, 17.
I have a 15. I'm like worried if that's like going to be enough.
You are good. 15, you're good. 17, you said?
Oh, good.
17,
Mhm.
you're good. So
I know. I'm like,
How's HB looking?
HB is fine. He's succeeded.
Oh,
Of course you did.
And it's not one of those like take half as much damage as if you miss it. If it misses you, it misses you.
Okay.
So you narrowly avoid the piece of falling temple as that crashes right behind you, kind of in the middle of that entire temple, but like to the side that you guys are on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the middle, long ways, but then off to the side that you guys are on. Alrighty, so then that is going to be Wendy. It is your turn. You did not see where the Hamburglar went.
There are 3 guys of the 5 guys still left.
There's one of the 5 guys
There's
still left.
only one?
Oh no, there's one inside. There are 3. The other 2, if you want to give me a quick perception check to see if you see them, because they have been wandering these past couple of turns.
Oh, finally I get a good perception. 18.
You only see one of the 2 still out there, so
Are they within 120 feet of me?
yes.
So Wendy would like to, I changed the name of this spell. I would like to use my spicy nugget meteors, please.
You get another player point. It's so good.
Yes.
Yeah, anything that's name changed, I'm going to be so happy about. So yes, please do it up.
So with spicy nugget meteors, I can create 6 tiny nuggets in my space, not meteors, nuggets. And they float in the air and orbit around me for the spell's duration. And when I cast it as a bonus, oh, I guess I have to do that. Never mind. Okay, so I'm casting it. And then as a bonus action, I can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking toward a point or points I choose within 120 feet of me.
Awesome. So, and do those
cool.
have to be that you can see?
It says at a point that I choose within 120 feet of me. Once it
Oh.
reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, it explodes. Each creature within 5 feet must take a dex saving throw.
I'm obsessed with this. Go ahead.
You
Yeah, you
don't
can
have
go
to
for
have
all 3
line
of
of
them.
sight. Nice.
Yeah,
you
so
can
I
go.
just
Oh no, well you can do 2 for a bonus action. So
yes.
because you don't have to see anything, you can hit as the Hamburglar as well with this because you don't have to see him.
I don't have to see him. I just have to get close to him. So I know which direction he went to, but I'm thinking, so I have a plan. And I'm going to say, I'm going to call out just so that my compatriots know. I think this Hamburglar, he's too chicken. He does not want to face the heat. So perhaps if we dispatch with his minions, perhaps we can get him to do our bidding and maybe he'd join us. Or maybe we torture him after. So I save him for last. Let's go after these minions and maybe they run scared instead of a Hamburglar.
She says this, and Roy laughs. He's like, "You're fun, but you're crazy." All right,
I know her.
I know her too.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take one of my nuggets and I'm gonna fling it in the direction of one of the 5 guys.
Alrighty, so that is a dex saving throw for the explosion.
Yep.
Oh, that's not super, and I'm guessing their dex isn't awesome, so I'm gonna do, what was the save?
13.
Ooh, they got an 11, so they fail.
Nice.
What is that damage? And you're just
They
hitting with 1 to the minion?
I'm doing 1 to the minion because I'm guessing they're in separate spots. Yes, or they're 2 together. Are there 2 together and then 1 separate?
No, everyone is spread
separate.
about.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone is separate.
All right, so this just hits 1 and it's a 2d6. So, whoa.
Do you want to hit the one that is in the building with you still, or one that's
Yes.
outside? Okay.
The one that's
cool.
in the
Go
building
ahead.
with us. I'm going to get rid of him first. So my dice just fell off the table, so I'm going to roll that again because
Okay.
it landed in my lap. That is a
I
7.
appreciate the honesty. 7 damage. So basic math is escaping me. There we go. Got it. Process.
And beep boop. Is he slightly injured, maimed? Can I tell bloodied?
He's bloodied.
So I would like to take my second spicy nugget and do the same thing for him. Can I do him again?
Solid.
I guess my bonus action for my second one.
Yeah, you didn't
Because I only
specify
used one
target.
of the
Go
two.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only used one of the two. Go for it.
He has to do the.
Oh,
does he have
yeah,
to roll
right,
the
right.
dex again?
Yeah, another dex save. He rolled another 10. Wow, I'm really good at rolling
Yay.
numbers twice. That's like my thing this week, and I really love it.
Could you go work on a roulette table for me? That'd be good. Thanks. That'd be
That is another
good.
7.
Another 7. This guy drops like a fly. Can you tell me how this spicy explosion looks to everyone else around you? Because I need to know just what is there a scent? Is there like a spicy buffalo?
It is the spicy buffalo, but for this guy, can I just say, in my mind, these 5 guys are not necessarily the smartest tools in the shed. And so maybe he smelled this yummy, delicious, spicy nugget and actually thought that he could, like popcorn kernel, catch it in his mouth and eat it. Yes.
That's a hit. Ooh,
Oh.
that's a hit.
So he wanted to taste the spicy nugget and didn't realize just how spicy it was. And poof, in a cloud of spicy dust, down he goes.
Booyah!
I love it. Alrighty, so it is currently the 5 guys' turn.
Death by
And
nugget.
let me roll perception for
Well,
them.
the 3 guys, formerly known as 5 guys.
Well, at this point, the 2 guys.
There's two guys. There's now
so they
2.
rolled a nat 20 on their perception, so they see their brothers fall and they book it. They
Nice.
are out.
GTFO.
They are using their action, their bonus action, their everything that they have to flee.
I tell you, they can't take heat, so they get out of temple.
Let's
Close
do
enough.
another.
It's fine.
Let's do another D4 roll. That's a 1. Ooh, fun. Alrighty, so this one doesn't affect you too much. In the back of the temple, like kind of where that hammerhead kind of look is that I said before, part of that flooring back there has broken away with the shaking and shifting of the ceiling falling, and has opened a 20-foot long, 10-foot wide chasm that, because the temple is on the edge of a mountain, that chasm underneath drops a good like to 500 feet. Like it's a serious drop. Because like I said, that entryway is, hanging on the edge, and then there are all of the supports underneath of the temple. So yeah, that is the first part of the flooring that has fallen away, and that doesn't affect anyone in the area because y'all aren't back there. So it is now back to the top with Ro.
So the 5 guys are gone. The only thing that's left is Hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
He is behind what I believe he is somewhere behind a pillar. I saw
Yes,
him
you
go
believe
back
he's
there.
somewhere behind a pillar on the opposite wall that you're on. So you're against that left side wall. He went behind a pillar to the right.
Okay, so that's not. I don't know if the square's right. How many feet would it be approximately? 15 feet across the hall?
5 times 6 is 30.
Oh, 30.
30 feet.
Okay.
30.
Okay, so then let's see, I had a turn where I didn't move. That's great. I would like to scoot on over and attempt to find him. So
Sure.
kind
How
of
far?
Mhm.
How far would you like to go?
um so I've got an idea where I think he is. I want to come up really as close as I can to where I think he is while keeping a pillar or a pew in between us. Right? So I want to get very close.
Gotcha. So you move 20 feet. A pillar is about 5 feet wide, so you're about 5 feet from that pillar.
Okay. And now I just want to step around the pillar and see if he's there.
Cool. Give me.
I want to find him.
I mean, you really don't need a perception check. He was just hiding behind that pillar. That's unnecessary. You saw where he
Okay.
went. So yeah, he's out.
So he's there. Okay. Oh, that was a
Mhm.
wasted 20. Okay.
Oh,
So then okay. There he is.
There he is. He's in like this crouched sort of like he's about to pounce position on you.
Oh, good. That's perfect. He's bent down. That's thank you so much. Um, uh, as much as it would be fun to toy with you, it feels like things are crumbling around us. So we're just gonna end this now, right? Um, yeah, and nice that he squatted down because then I'm just gonna come around and give him a nice roundhouse kick to the head.
Nice.
Bam. Let's start by seeing if that hits.
Sure.
That is going to be an 11, 8, and 19 to hit.
19 is that should hit. Yes, that hits.
Excellent. And uh, because I'm kind of tired of this has been going on too long. Roy's hurt. We don't want to do that. Um, I would like to add a little something to that hit.
Sure.
And I am going to attempt to stun him, or as I say, I'd like to give him a little bit of the kung pao and hit him with a stunning stunning strike. So he's got to make a con save of 17.
Con save of 17.
Kung pao.
Don't fail me. I need you standing.
You're not gonna be in a minute.
What was it? 17? He got a 16. I'm gonna use a DM reroll. I'm so
What?
sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm really not.
Can I
Because you
take
know
my
what? I think he can do it.
Can I
I
take
think
my
he
key
can.
point back if you use a reroll?
No.
No.
No, that's worse. All right, this is cool. So
That's
he is
meant to be.
stunned.
Uh-huh.
Let me see though. When an attacker you see hits you with an attack, let me read stunned real quick because I want to just know if I can use my reaction. That's all. Alrighty. So if you want to go ahead and roll damage for me.
I guess there's damage. I'm like, I just wanted to stun you. I don't care about the damage. Okay, so then that is a d6 plus 5. It was just one hit. So he's taking 9 damage.
Okay. A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move. So I'm going to say the second that he's stunned, he cannot take his reaction. So
Nope,
he takes the
can't move.
full. Yeah.
she says with wild enthusiasm. Nope, can't move.
Can't move. And so I'm gonna look at you two now, seeing that happened. We can stay here and finish him off. He's very vulnerable. Or we can just leave. He's not going anywhere for a minute. What do you think?
He is
Oh,
very sneaky.
I see what you want to do.
He will find more minions and keep being a thorn in our side. So we either bring him with us, so we keep eye on him, or we finish him. But he's kind of cute. Oh no, I didn't say that. Sorry.
He's
Roy?
He's
He's
got
ne-
like a Rorschach mask on, by the way. So unless
Oh,
you've seen his face otherwise,
you don't
which
know.
I don't know,
No,
Roy, have you even seen his face?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Wendy likes the mask. Wendy likes the whole,
Ooh, I'm here
she's a
for it.
little warped. Come on. I
No,
mean,
no, it's not. Hey, hey, they
She
ain't no
likes the
shaming.
mystery. It's all right.
she
Ain't no,
likes she
ain't no
likes the
shaming.
crazy.
Ain't
She
no
likes the
shaming.
crazy. She is crazy. So a little bit.
Also, how long is stunning strike, by the way?
He is stunned for. That's a great question. Forever.
For
Permanently.
forever.
Forever, forever,
Stunning
Until
forever.
you need to
strike.
eat Panda Express again.
Oh, is
You
that
need
what it
that for
is?
you need that for every meal.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's stunned until he eats.
I
Stunned until
think
the
it
end
is
of his
the
next
end of.
turn.
Is it the end of his next turn or the end of my next
Until
turn?
the end of your next turn.
Okay, cool. So that's even better.
It's even better.
Okay. So we go through. We can choose what to do now, because we go through. We all get a shot.
He's never going to be on our side.
I have more spicy nuggets. Don't forget.
I pull out my rapier.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We attack with it.
Seriously?
Look. We attack with advantage, and he auto fails strength. Anything with the strength or dex save.
No, redhead, she did not say she likes the gravy. She said she likes the crazy. But liking the gravy is just as funny.
I mean, gravy.
Easy.
Oh, also, by the way, I've just caught up on chat. Kylie, please select if you want a DM point or a player point for the cannibal joke.
Yes, the cannibal joke was great.
I like that
Very
one. I
funny.
like that
I
one.
liked the cannibal
right.
one a lot. Continue.
Yeah.
All right, so row.
Sorry.
That was action.
Yes, that was action. The
Adding
key
the
was
stunning
bonus
strike
action.
was a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
and you still have.
I don't need to move unless I'm in a place that looks like the ceiling or the floor are about to drop.
You are about 10 feet from where that hole just opened up.
Okay, so I might like to move a little bit away from that.
You can go back to where you want to go like halfway between where you just were and where you ended up.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fine.
So you're next to Wendy.
Okay.
Alrighty, so Roy, it is your
Perfect.
turn.
Okay. All right. I don't have a spell. Since he's stunned, I don't have any spells that I would want to use. So I'm going through my inventory here. I do have my rapier.
Oh my god, wait, Lindsay, I missed Chem's pizza joke.
Oh, Chemist pizza joke was good.
Oh.
It was solid.
Oh, did I miss that one too?
It
was pretty far back.
Rapier.
I have my
you grab your
rapier.
rapier.
I have my rapier. And how far away is he from me at this point? Because I mean, I see Roe and I saw where Roe went, so it's not a secret anymore.
You're like 55 feet.
That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, because you're still over where the 5 guy was, so
right.
You're closer to like 3, the entrance of 3 on your map.
Yeah. That is not gonna fly. Let's see if I have any spells that'll work. Well,
sorry, I just saw Chemist pizza joke. I'm sorry.
Yep. No. It's good stuff.
What was it?
DM. Well, she was gonna tell us a pizza joke, but it was too cheesy.
Too cheesy.
So with that, she can feel free to choose a player or a DM point.
Yeah.
I hate how much I love her.
Right? I know. I hate how much you love it, don't you?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
just
I
for
love you
reference,
guys.
by the way. Just for reference, by the way, we have 2 DM points and 9 player points. That's a lot of player points, you guys. You
That's
guys can re-roll this.
fantastic.
You know about this.
Fantastic.
And
You're
look,
gonna
it's not
kill it.
Indeed.
it's not a lot until it's double digits. Come
Right.
on.
All right. He is actually too far away from me for me to get to him in one turn. So for me to do, because the range on the rapier is 5 feet,
Mhm.
he took my short bow, which is 80.
Well, he just disarmed you, so it's on the ground. Like it felt
Oh.
like.
Oh, okay. Then
about
I'm actually
15 feet away.
I'm gonna
Sure.
go pick it up.
Hell yeah.
All right, so that is going to be, you'd have to walk closer to like entry 2 on your map, which is closer to the fountain like entrance. So
Okay.
you would be shooting like around stuff. Or you'd have to move back. So
Okay, but
that
I
was
only
15
moved. You
feet.
said I only moved like 15 feet to
Yeah,
get to him.
15 feet to pick up your bow.
Okay. So if I
And you'd be
move
shooting
like
with disadvantage currently. In order to not have disadvantage, you would have to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 more feet.
okay, I'm gonna have to shoot with disadvantage
Okay.
Do it.
just because I mean I'm gonna move because I only have 30 feet, so I'm gonna move the continued 15. So I'm gonna get a little closer, but it's not gonna be 25. So I'm still rolling for disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You're a good shot.
I'm a pretty good shot.
Goodness.
I'm rolling my 2 big dice too.
Oh,
So we're gonna see.
size matters.
Elton has rarely done me wrong. So that was a 19 and a 16. So
Wow.
16,
So
and that's
16
16 plus 2.
Yeah, you are good. That hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
all
well,
right.
actually, hold on. No, you would have had advantage on this, but he's on the ground. So
Yeah.
no, it still would have been disadvantage.
It still would have been disadvantage.
Well, you can't
so
do double disadvantage.
I would have had, so I had disadvantage. Then I would have had advantage because he was frozen, but I had
Right.
disadvantage. So I think the disadvantage holds. Because it would have been disadvantage. The advantage negates the original disadvantage, and then we
Right.
go back to disadvantage again.
Right.
So it's not
Gotcha.
double disadvantage. It's one knocked out the other, and then I
Mhm.
still rolled with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
Either way, no matter what you do, you're gonna hit. Whether
Okay,
it was the 19
so-
or the 16.
all right.
You got it.
And I'm just like boom. I'm not even doing a called shot. I'm just hitting him. All right,
Solid.
so that is 1d6 plus 4. All right, that's a 5 plus 4 is 9.
It's 3 9s in a row. Alrighty. You have bonus action.
Yeah. Boo 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 boo. I actually don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action that'll work here because any spells I have are not. So that original bardic inspiration I gave lasted for 10 minutes and she still hasn't used it, correct?
Right. Correct.
Okay, so there's no need to me to cast that on her again.
Right.
And it comes at the end of Rose's turn when he wakes up, right?
Right.
Can I
The
give
end of Rose next turn.
right? Can I give, since Ro will go again before he wakes up, can I give her bardic inspiration?
I believe you can give bardic inspiration to more than one person at one time. Yeah.
Sure.
It looks like I can. I mean,
Yeah.
there's
I
no
believe-
once
yeah,
once I
think-
give it,
And
it's gone.
Spam
Yeah.
that
Once.
stuff.
Yeah. It's just you hand it out. You just can't have more than one bardic inspiration.
Right. So I pass out one to Ro to
Beautiful.
I whistle over there and give her 1d8 to add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Give you a little heads up.
By the
Little
way,
heads up.
this can be added after seeing the roll, but not before knowing the outcome.
That's
Correct.
cool.
Yep.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay, that was yours.
Yes,
Who's
and did I hit him anywhere in particular? Did I?
From where you are positioned and how he fell with the bow, you got him like right in the ass cheek.
Perfect.
It is sticking out like
Perfect.
when I shot Charm in the butt with paintballing. That is exactly where it's at, right in
$1 million
gluteus
shot.
maximus.
Yes.
$1 million shot.
$1 million
so
shot.
at the end of your turn, actually, we're gonna. Ew.
See him do the rubble again.
He's stunned. I don't
No,
think
he can't.
Oh, he
but
can't.
the temple can.
Temple can do a
the
lot
temple
of
can
things.
rubble.
All right, so piece of ceiling is going to fall again. This is going to fall right in between Ro and Wendy. So I'm going to need Ro and Wendy to give me a dexterity saving throw. DC for that's going to be 12.
Good. 12 and some change.
I would like to use a reroll, please.
You're really going to want to reuse, or you're really going to want to use it. That is
21.
Because that was
Don't
a nat 1.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Not gonna need- yeah.
That 8d8 wouldn't feel good.
no.
Yeah, so go ahead. You can use the reroll.
I'm sorry. 8d8?
That's what she
What?
said.
All right, so what's that reroll?
You know we're level 7.
13 plus 1, so 14.
Perfect. Cool. So you guys are fine. You narrowly avoid as this rubble just grows in a pile in the middle of this temple that is crumbling all around you. It is HB's turn, but he is incapacitated and can't do shit. So
Nope, he got
we're gonna
nothing.
have Wendy. That is your go.
So I just want to make sure I understand the way the
Things are
temple is
crumbling.
crashing around us.
Mhm.
So we are near the fountain? No, we're
So you are like, if you're looking at the map where that one hallway is where you guys came out of and the fountain, you're like right at that perpendicular spot. So like you're right in front of the fountain, still in the temple, whereas Roy is next to the fountain looking into the temple. And
so he's
then
more on the outside on the safe side.
right, and then Ro is, if you're looking out into the entryway, not into the temple, Ro is behind you in the temple, like halfway in the temple, where the
So
Hamburglar is.
I'm the furthest one into the temple right now?
No, Ro is the furthest one into the temple.
Okay.
Right
And how far away am I from HB at this
now.
point?
You are, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5, 40 feet away.
Okay. I really want to be closer to him and I can't dash, so I still have spicy nuggets. And how close is Ro to Hamburglar HB?
Ro's about 5 feet away. Now that he's laying down and taking up more space, or horizontally.
What's the area of effect on it?
5 feet from where the meteor explodes. So if I explode it on the other side of him so it doesn't hit you, it should be okay.
Up to the DM.
Yes. If I aim at the meteor, is she in between me and him, or is she on the other side of him from me? Oh,
yes, she's in
crikey.
between. That's the only reason why I'm having a minor problem.
Okay.
And in
So,
order to
yes.
in order to see his feet, if you walk against the wall,
yes.
then you would be in Roy's way for any shots. But if you were to go there, you could aim at his feet.
And I wouldn't hit Ro.
And you wouldn't hit Ro.
Blast his feet off.
That'll slow
All right,
him
I'm
down
doing it.
some.
Alrighty, so
yep. He's got to do a dex save.
Hold on.
Did we
So
all
I'm
Are we
I automatically- I
seriously going to
auto-fail
kill
that,
the
right?
Hamburglar? I want
Maybe
to
we
be
should
closer.
just leave. Maybe we should just get out of this.
I
crumbling
auto-fail
building.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you auto-fail.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it a dex save?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Yep,
You
auto
auto fail that.
fail. So go ahead and hit me with the
Full
damage.
damage.
It's only business.
okay.
Don't
It's
worry
not
about
gonna
it.
kill
It's
him.
only business. Even
It's
if
not
it
gonna
does.
kill him.
Even if it does, it's only business.
And he was gonna kill us.
It's true.
Even
look.
if he wasn't, it's only business.
My sensei taught me the
Ooh, what'd
importance
you
of the
do?
consequences of our actions.
That's a face.
That's a
That's
That's a
double
face
damage.
that has
That's
me
a double damage
nervous.
face.
double damage face.
That's a 10.
Oh.
Because it's 2d6. So I got a 6 on one and a 4 on the other. So
Oh. And what do you add to that? Do you add anything else?
no, just 2d6.
Wait, did you roll the
That's
hit?
the normal. That's the normal roll. So you rolled the
Yeah.
hit, and you obviously hit.
It's just a failed dex. So
Okay.
it's a dex
Oh,
save.
got
If
it,
he
got it,
fails,
got it,
then
got it,
it's
got it.
2d6.
Right.
So
Okay, got it.
yeah.
He
Nice.
is bloodied, by the way.
And I just want to say, so this is just adding the flavor to it. We do not have to end this way. But no, you have to be you and cause problems. So we must fix problems. Fire cleanses everything.
And he's bloody.
Somebody take off his mask. I want to see what is under the mask.
So are you
Please.
just doing the one nugget?
Oh,
Why do we feel bad beating up on
I
the
don't.
freaking
I don't know why.
Hamburglar?
I don't know why you two do.
Beth
Because I
doesn't give
surely
a
do
shit.
not.
Beth is ready
I'm
to
like,
kill
do
this
it.
man. Go for it.
Nobody ever
guy.
said our characters were inherently good. Let's
no.
put that way.
And Wendy is obviously a little bit crazy. So
Nobody
I've
said
got
we were good. We
morally
just.
Can I-
gray is underlined on my notes.
There you go. Do it again.
I'm very curious as to what's under the
Get it.
mask though. So I don't want to. I'm shooting at his feet, so maybe his face will stay intact, and I can still see
Do it.
what's underneath there. So yes, I will do my second nugget.
Hit him.
Did you like first nugget? Oh, too bad. Second nugget is on way.
Okay,
Oh,
so that's an auto fail.
Uh-oh.
That was another 6 plus a 1, so
Okay.
7.
All right, and are you going to move or bonus? Sending the nuggets. Oh no, it was already cast, so you have an act. Wait, sending the nuggets is a bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
So you have
Oh,
an
you
action.
still have a freaking action.
Oh,
Get him.
Burn, burn, burn.
um,
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
shit. Is he within 10 feet of me now? No.
No. Did you move at all?
Oh,
during your
wait, no,
turn?
no, 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 no.
You
I
moved
can
against
hurl
the
this.
wall, right?
Never mind. I can
Yeah.
hurl this at 30 feet. So if I'm within 30 feet of him, I'm still good. So I'm
You
within
are
30 feet.
still. Yeah, you only moved against the wall, so just
So I would.
laterally you moved 10 feet, but longitudinally, no,
Yes.
it's not a word. It's
fine. It
No,
works
it's
here.
close. It
is
works.
now.
it's a word now. It's my world.
Canon.
It does. So I would like to produce flame, please.
Produce
And
flame, lovely.
yes. And with this, I can attack with the flame. So it says that I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of me.
You can.
And then on a hit, the target makes 1d8 fire damage.
Correct.
So I need to roll to see if it hits.
And you roll with advantage because he is stunned.
And I still have my bardic if I need it.
And you still have your bardic if you need it. Absolutely.
Okay, so that's a 12 and an 8. So a
does it
12
have-
plus 12 plus 6 is 18.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Get him.
So it's 1d8 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
So where's my 8? There's my 8.
It's okay.
Would that be
7.
Oh,
We're doing
7
this.
fire
We're doing
damage?
this. We're totally doing
Yes,
this.
it's
Man,
fire
this
damage.
is the flame broiled hamburglar
Yeah.
right here. You bring a whole new meaning to flame broiled. I'm obsessed. Yeah, he's now on fire.
How's he
So he
look?
will take subsequent damage at the end of his turns. Awesome, cool. Anything else you want to do?
I still want somebody take off mask. I want to see face before it burns.
Well, if that's all, let's bring the house down.
Oh,
Two. Oh, fun. A pillar collapses. That's fun. Now let's roll. How many pillars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to find out which of those 8 pillars collapse on top of
Taylor's like,
possibly
gonna
people.
kill. Taylor's like, gonna kill the Hamburglar.
Gonna
No,
kill
you're
y'all.
not. Gonna drop
right?
it.
3.
I'm gonna kill
TPK
the
right
rest of
now.
you.
So
You're all gonna
3.
be smashed like hamburgers.
Smash
So-
burgers.
There you go.
Okay. How do I explain this?
Uh-oh.
So if you're
Chemist-
looking at the map,
Chemist,
right?
Chemist says he's well done.
He is well done. If you're looking at the map and you're looking at like the hammerhead, so if you're
Mhm.
looking at the bottom of where the columns start in the center of the temple, there are 4 rows of 2, right?
Mhm.
So you are looking at the second from the bottom, and the one on the left is going to fall right down into the rest of the temple towards the entryway. And I'm going to need Row, and let me see how far that is. It is not going to reach Wendy. So Row, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Please don't fail me now.
It's gonna be
Come
fine.
on.
Swift like the wind. Swift like the wind. 12 and 9. 21.
You are good. You do,
Swift as
however.
the wind.
So the pillar collapses, and you
Mhm.
find yourself you leap out of its way. However, when it does come down, the residual rubble that falls does bounce and hit you for just some minor damage. By minor,
By minor, I
mean-
mean 50.
and by
By
minor,
minor,
I
she
mean,
means
let me
like-
grab these.
9 years old.
Shut up!
Wait, how many did she just say she grabbed?
Like a
few.
fucking handful. No big deal. It's fine.
It's all right. I have healing word. We got this.
It's no big deal.
Half of
Quiet as the night.
Are those D8s? Those are D8s. So half of 27, so you're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay.
Like that. Okay. right.
And you are not knocked prone. You're fine. You succeeded, so you're good. Alrighty, so that was the temple falling. Wendy's turn, temple falling. Row, it is now your turn. So you have a pillar kind of blocking your view of the Hamburglar at this point. But you could always, jump on top of it if you needed to see him.
Sure call. Finish him off.
He is maimed, by the way. I didn't remember if I said that one or not. I know I said bloodied, but
Yeah.
maimed is new.
Here's what I would like to do, and you will let me know if I can. I have a total of 100 and hold on. No, 40, 80. So 80 feet of movement. Sorry, I'm looking for my movement sheet. Okay,
Mhm.
80 feet of movement. What I'd like to do is go from where I am,
Mhm.
take a stop off at where he is,
Cool.
and then get out. Or at least start from where I am to him and starting to get out.
Get
'Cause I
him
don't know.
as in like get
I
him
want
and
to
stab him and
and
run
attack
away,
him.
or pull him. Okay.
Oh, pull
you
him?
could-
No, I didn't mean pull him. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
mean save him. No, it's
That's
not
fine.
what I meant.
You have getting over the pillar would just add an extra 5 feet of movement. So you were 5 feet away from him already. So it would take you 10 to get to him, and then whatever the rest is, I can let you know
Okay.
how far out you get.
Okay. All right. At this point, it just seems like an act of mercy. We're going there. Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way. I've got things to do. So Ro is going to
take mask
leap.
off. Take mask off before
Ro
you
is
leave.
going to leap over the downed column to get to HB.
Mhm.
Awful. And then when you find your player's personality. Okay, and then I am going to very gracefully give him a respectful bow
Mhm.
and kick him 3 times. Hard. Don't
Not even
underestimate.
gracefully, just 1, 2,
Don't
3.
underestimate me. Don't underestimate me.
Alrighty,
Don't
so
underestimate me.
all of those attacks are with advantage.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me number 1.
That is a 15, 25, 23.
That hits. Why don't you
Second.
give me just give me the 3, tell me how many hit, and then you can roll all of them in succession.
Got it. Okay. 15, 23.
Yep.
So I'm doing a U. Okay, this isn't gonna hit. Okay, what's that? 9, 17.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Why do I feel bad
ahead.
right now?
I know, right?
I will admit that I feel a little bad for the DM
No,
because
no.
it was like,
No, you're good. I just didn't expect you guys to just kick absolute ass.
Can I
Okay,
just say
that's
that this might be indicative of the kind of week that we've had, and poor HB just happened to be the,
It's just on the
focal
receiving
point.
end. Oh my god, what happened?
so he's taken 20, 24, 24, 24 points of
You brought him to a singular point. A singular point. Okay. Alrighty, awesome. Do you have a bonus action?
if you do, I swear to God, and don't kill him, I'm gonna lose my mind.
In a good way?
Okay.
Or because you
Yes,
can't do it?
I am going to spend a key point, and I'm gonna kick him again.
All right.
And
Roll the hit.
This
With
is for saying
advantage.
This is for saying I couldn't run stores.
Ooh,
Oh
ooh!
God.
All of a sudden, therapy. Oh,
So that's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
17, I
Hits
swear.
hard.
Okay.
It's
And
hard. Your minimum
that's
damage. Doesman, tell me about these
8.
kicks. And while you're
So
kicking.
so at this point, look, Ro tries really hard to be focused on being patient and balanced and respecting his martial arts training. At the same time, he wants to prove himself. He's basically a pissed off little kid at heart who never got the respect. And at this point, he's just mad. He sees HB as somebody like all his life, somebody's coming in to take what he's trying to do. Somebody else is doing something they think he can't do. So he's just he lost it for those last kicks. He's just like go, go, go. And then
Center.
quiet, patient, swift, smooth.
terrifying.
Alrighty, with
Hmm.
that,
Mhm.
the temple wall that the pillar was along behind you
Mhm.
falls,
Yeah.
causing a chain
DM's like
reaction
F you.
of the ceiling to fall,
Mhm.
2 pillars to fall, and holes to form in the floor around you. So, Ro, being where you're at,
Yep.
and Wendy, yeah, you're far enough in there.
Yep.
I'm going to need Ro. You're going to have to give me a dexterity saving throw. Yours is going to be tougher because of your
Okay.
positioning. Wendy, you also need to give me a dexterity saving throw. Yours is a little bit easier. Again, you're just closer to not falling off the ledge.
Is this where I can use Bardic Inspiration if I need to, or would this be a
Absolutely, you
play to
guys
roll?
can
Okay.
both use it.
So I'm just trying to
you guys
figure
can
out if
both.
it's
Going to.
yeah.
And there's a D8, right? Yeah, 1D8.
Yeah, it's 1d8. So
Might need that.
So your roll plus 1d8.
But we
And if you
don't
get,
get to know whether it hits.
well,
till
I
you-
mean, no, you
23. So I rolled 20. So 23.
And I need to
23.
Go
reroll.
ahead.
You need a full reroll.
I do because I
Okay.
only got a 3. So
Alrighty, so
Oh, hell
you save. Oh, are you using Bardic Inspiration or no? You weren't going to?
or row. I'm re-rolling because I don't have enough for
Oh.
even Bardic Inspiration to help. I don't think so.
Gotcha.
Oh, I am 100% doing it because why in the world wouldn't I? Whether I need
Ro,
it.
you're good. You're good with the 23.
Okay,
You're
then I
good.
won't.
It was a DC.
Okay.
It was a DC 22, and
Okay, cool.
not 22, 20.
20 as well.
20 also.
It was 20
yes.
also, and
Got it.
so it's good. It was a hard DC, and you killed it.
All right. Come on, Wendy.
Come on,
I have
Wendy.
an 8. I have an 18, and I have not used my Bardic Inspiration.
Use your Bardic
18,
Inspiration.
18's fine. No,
18's
18
fine.
is good
Woo!
because yours
Fantastic.
was DC 15.
Yes.
Alrighty, so you guys are bobbing and weaving out of the way, and that is Ro. What is your maximum movement?
Dash would be 160 because I haven't, and that's with feline agility.
Well, with Hamburglar dropping, that ends initiative. So what is just your regular in?
Oh, regular's 40.
40.
My regular speed was 40 there, and I can dash to 80 unless I used feline agility, which would double that.
Okay, so yeah, you should be able to get out of here fine without needing to do another dexterity save with your feline agility and just your movement.
Okay.
And Wendy, your movement?
30.
All right, yeah, you're fine. So the temple is crumbling behind you guys in a way where it is starting at the hammerhead, and you just see parts starting to break off, and from the back forward, it just starts disintegrating, and you see the main shrine in the back just completely tumbles, and you're not even hearing the impact of the stone hitting the ground at this point yet. And you see the Hamburglar's body drop off the ledge with the rest of this crumbling stone. And Ro, you start running towards the fountain, trying to get your way out of here with that 23. You dive onto the entryway platform, and you are safe from falling with the temple and Wendy not being super far away. You run forward, grab onto the fountain, and hold on as you watch the rest of the temple fall away off this cliff. And you guys are out of initiative.
Holy
just standing
shit.
in the entryway, and I will post in the Discord how much of the temple is actually left.
That was crazy, but exciting.
That's what's left.
Oh. Wow.
Oh.
So actually, Wendy, where you were just standing, your toes are like right on the edge of where you just were if you had been a couple steps forward. And you're just looking down at this drop. And after a couple of seconds, you just hear and you see smoke clouds billowing out. Dust clouds, really.
I hope that the recipe wasn't in there.
And with that, everyone please give me a DC 15 investigation.
Well, I rolled a 15, and with investigation, that's a 15.
Beautiful. Well,
I
meets
am
it, beats it.
I am using Bardic Inspiration, and I need a 7. And I got a 7. 15.
What?
Beautiful. Meets it, beats it.
I said I need a 7, and it landed on the 7. Go team.
I'm keeping mine. I got a 2, and this just fits with Wendy's obliviousness. So
Fair.
Yeah,
so
Wendy,
it
you're
fits.
staring out. You're staring out at where the temple once was, almost having a little bit of like a, oh, I was just standing there. That's insane. I could have just died. Not like a freak out, more of just like a, huh, I'm alive. Cool. But Roy and Ro, with the temple falling and the sun now being shown in this direction, you see that on the one side of the crumbling fountain, kind of towards the bottom, you see there is a cipher that is illuminated
Yes.
by the sunset, and that is posted in Discord. And with that cipher being dropped, we're going to go and take a quick intermission, just a couple of minutes, quick bio break, and then we will be back to wrap up tonight's session. So come on back in a few.
Fantastic. All right,
Oh
let's
my
see.
god.
You guys, we killed the hamburger.
Howdy, howdy, y'all, and welcome back to A Food Court of Thorn and Roses. We are just getting back after finishing up pretty stellar combat between the five guys, the Hamburglar, and our party here. Upon which they absolutely obliterated three of the five guys. Two of them did unfortunately get away from you guys. But you did take down the Hamburglar in the middle of this temple. But before you could unmask him, the temple fell from the side of the mountain, crumbled into the chasm, and you are all left standing at the edge. And you have just discovered the cipher at the edge or on the side of the fountain, which I have dropped in Discord chat, and I'm loving seeing you guys interacting. I love all your little guesses. So
So the cipher is carved into the.
carved in. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna get out my piece of paper and my charcoal pencil, and I'm just going to do a rubbing.
Cool. Sounds good. So now you have that to
So I
carry
have it
around with
physically
you.
on me. Yeah.
Yep, you have it physically on you.
All right, and I'm gonna be like, let's go. Step
Alrighty.
back.
Is there no magic genie? Isn't that what
Uh,
happened when you rub on their magic genie?
I'm gonna look at Ro and I'm gonna say, I want to say she hit her head, but I know better than that. She did not. We need to get her outside, get a little bit of fresh air in her.
Not from here, is she? Come on.
Not from a
Let's-
lot of
let's-
places. Come on, Wendy,
let's
let's go. There's no genie.
I
I'd like-
never. The Hamburglar. No
Alrighty,
mask. We did
so-
not get to see no mask.
We're not following him down to see the mask.
No. Is waste. Is waste.
The
Ay, vey.
entire building just dropped behind us.
Waste, I tell you. Waste.
If you would have gone to unmask him,
True. This
you might have
true.
been down there too.
No, thank you.
Stay focused. We've got this. Hey, Kay.
Alrighty,
Focus. Okay,
so
focus.
where would you guys like to go now? So you have this this pencil rubbing of the cipher. Would you like to head back? Just
I'd
what
like to
you-
actually just step out into the courtyard and whistle for Curly.
You hear little moos that are just like, "Meow, huh, uh." And you see Curly comes limping up, and he just looks a little rough, little worse for wear. He's just like, well,
I'm gonna bend down and check him.
he took a little bit of damage. It doesn't look like what had happened was one of the five guys tripped over him. Didn't see him. He's tiny.
Okay.
Was more startled by him than anything, but he'll be okay. He'll be
I'm just gonna scritch him under the chin and be like, "They hurt you, buddy."
okay.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Mm.
I'm gonna actually lift him up because he's not that big, and
He's
I'm
not
gonna
that
kind
big.
of
You could pick him right up.
I'm gonna lift him up, and I'm actually gonna put him sort of across the back of my shoulders. Be like, I'll carry you for a bit.
Give me an animal handling check. I can't
Sure.
even say that fast enough. 'cause
You're
it's
just
so
like,
slow.
"Please."
He
Give me-
nuzzles
just give me
your
a check.
ears like
Just give me a thing while I cry.
Okay. All right.
I
That
would-
is a
I would
14
kill for
and
him.
14, and my animal handling is 4, so 18.
Oh yeah. So you could tell that Curly was feeling it was more of like he felt like a big brave cow because he survived the big bad combat, and then he goes across and he just nuzzles in for a good cuddle, and you can feel him snoring before you even start to take off at all. He's done. He's like, I did my thing.
So after I pick up Curly, I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna hold up the rubbing, and I'm like, well, what do we think?
What does get here? The lob? What? Stir? What? I don't. Those no, that no make sense.
Well, that's too many letters in the get.
Right? No make sense. What the English words not mine.
Let's look at it. Maybe it goes vertically. No, that doesn't make sense.
No.
Well, let's take one of the T's off the get. So GET, stop. And I put a little slash mark, like get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
get there.
Get
Where?
there.
Get where? Get there.
Get there. It
This
could be
still
there.
glob. With this glob.
Usually happens when we clean out the ice machine at the restaurant. I don't know.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, what if
Walks in the wind.
I know that
Player
was
point
too
or
much.
DM point.
Yes, it's
To
killing.
talk
It's
about
killing me.
grounding Curly.
Who's got my Rose intelligence is 0.
Oh, okay. I'm not
Um,
overly bright either. I mean, like I have some perception and yeah, but
I
I'm
have
not
some
super bright.
intelligence, so
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to roll an
Whoever's got the
intelligence check.
intelligence. Yeah, that's what I'm like.
That's
Ro would say things like it's cute or
Thank
I
you,
don't know.
Walks in the Wind. I appreciate you.
walks in the wind.
oh. Okay,
No,
so
it's
I
all
will roll.
look, it's all right. Bring
So
it.
you're
Bring it.
rolling. You're the one who's gonna roll. You're gonna roll
Yes.
intelligence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a 19 plus. One. So 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you can tell that it is 4 words. You see the get, and at the very end, you see lobster. Those are the 2 that jump out to you with that intelligence check.
Oh.
With the amount of letters it is, you can also determine that it's only a couple of words. So it can only be, if you see get
There's
and
only
lobster.
2 more words, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You determine it's going to be at most 2 more words.
How many of you have met someone with the name of Lobster? It's my favorite color. There's red. So
Mm-hmm.
it says we must get the red lobster. Does anybody know where he lives?
Isn't he the one that was down at the docks?
Give me how much outsourcing do you guys do? Let's see. What kind of check would that be? That's a great question. There is no more diplomacy. Diplomacy is not a thing I could have you check. Why don't I have the skills right in front of me? Oh my god, what is wrong with me?
Would it be like history, arcana?
I'm thinking history. That's what I'm leaning towards. Yeah, let's go with history.
Okay. Not that my score there is that good, but
I have a +1, so I'll try.
yeah.
Yikes.
I have a 14 + 1, 15. I could is it been more than 10 minutes? Do I still have Bardic Inspiration?
Did you
Nope.
you didn't use Bardic Inspiration, right? Yeah, no, you could.
Nope.
Yeah, you could use Bardic Inspiration for this.
Would this fall into
Oh, that's an
kind
8.
of competitive research, competitive analysis? No, wait. Candy, you good?
I'm good. That was
Okay.
a 15 plus an 8, so I think that's a 23.
I'll stop talking. All right.
Oh yeah, 23. You know that there are a couple of different seafood people. Red Lobster is in and of itself a company. So you could always go asking the CEO of that company. But you also know that there are other seafood people, such as
Long John.
Long John Silver. Why do I not have these names right in front of me?
Maybe he's
Because
down
I'm
at
a
the
silly
docks.
goose. Pardon moi.
So get the Red Lobster.
While I have like 15 documents where all of my notes are. I need to not do that. That's what I've learned from today's session. Stop spreading your notes around. No, Long John Silver and the actual Red Lobster restaurant are the only two places that you know of.
Okay. So get the Red Lobster. Guess we go to the Red Lobster restaurant.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that near the Cheddar Bay?
Ah, player. Damn it! So many player points. I gotta give credit where credit's due. This is good. No, it is not. It is actually the Red Lobster in town. Um, is kind of off this one alley that people don't really go towards too often. They have these really weird hours currently where they're only open like 3 out of the 4 nights of the week just because they're short staffed at this point. So no matter what in town, you can go check out the Red Lobster, any of the main food courts that are in the main hub, which includes all of the 7 divisions. So the 7 divisions of the Panarin world are the Sandwich Empire, the Asian Cuisine Empire, the Chicken Empire, the Mexican and Latin market, the Pizza Market, the Burger Market, and the Dessert Market. And all of those have their respective restaurants. Then there are also there's the generic tavern that everyone just kind of frequents, the number 9 with cheese, as well as a blacksmith, crystal store, magic item store, potion store, clothes store, and a bank called the Beef and Cheddar, which DM points for me because I thought that was funny.
That's
Yeah.
totally
Not
solid.
giving myself one, but
That's the
the bank
cheddar.
is
You
called the
should.
Beef and Cheddar.
You can do that. You can do that. Um, that's awesome.
Joe was the one I was thinking of. Thank you, Walks in the Wild. I was like, I know
Walks
there's
in the
one
Wind.
more Walks in the Wind. I keep saying Walks in the Wild. Walks
It's
in the Wind. I knew there was another seafood person that I was missing that I didn't write down. Joe
What
from
about
Joe's Crab Shack.
we could always go see Bubba at Bubba Gump's too. Sorry,
Mm,
wrong accent.
He's out currently. He's on his boat right now.
he's walking.
You wouldn't be
Oh.
able to. Yeah, you wouldn't be able. It's
Mm.
running.
All right. Well, it says get the Red Lobster.
So we go.
To the Red Lobster. Makes
Well,
sense.
we'll at least have to go there first. See if
Sure.
If and their store. So if we need there's always little things we might need to pick up. Worst case, we can do the little shop.
Why do I feel like she wants to pick up things like gasoline, matches?
you're not wrong.
Mm.
It doesn't take
Mm.
long to spend with her to realize that.
Yeah, I'm picking that up.
Mm-hmm.
Picking that up. Okay, so we are off to how far is Red Lobster from where we are?
So when you guys traveled out here, it was about half a day. So getting back into town, most places will be closed except for the tavern slash inn. If you guys want to go to your respective houses, you can feel free to do that as well.
Well, the
But
house
this
on
is
Shamoka
also
Way is still open.
this is
Could we
also nighttime, so most of the people in Panera, everybody here works fast food, so pretty much everyone goes out after work, and the tavern is the place to be from like 10 p.m. on. Once the drive-throughs close, that is it. So you guys can either go home and rest, or you can go
if we go to the tavern, we can rest a little bit after we have some fun at the tavern?
Oh yeah, you guys
Maybe?
would have time to rest if you did the tavern and went to go rest, or you could just go straight to sleeping.
Oh, Tavern sounds fun. I
would-
like to play games.
I could eat, could have a drink, and
Maybe they have
yeah.
Frosty. Maybe they have my favorite Frosty. Mm.
All right, Roy, tavern.
Yep. Let's go have at least one drink and see what we can find out.
Yeah, maybe just listen to what people are saying.
Alrighty, so you guys get to the number 9 with cheese. And you notice that Tim Horton is working the back of the tavern. You know, this is his late night job. You don't know how he does it. He bartends until like a solid 3 in the morning and then wakes up for a shift at 5 a.m. for coffee. This dude's nuts. He's got to be running on straight caffeine, nothing else. Shots of espresso and an IV drip. So you see him hanging out. You see Carl hanging out with the farmer boys. Roy, you would see them all chilling together. You also see Papa John and Jersey Mike having a little bit of a card game going on. Wendy. Um, who else is here? You see Mrs. Fields sitting and talking with Anne. They're having a nice little conversation. Their conversations mostly about like they're trying to one up each other, you know, because Mrs. Fields runs all of the fields in the area for most of the cattle, Roy, as you know. So she's always just like, oh well, my children have seen, and just totally obnoxious as a human being. And Anne from Annie Ann's is the heiress of her dynasty, the pretzel dynasty, and is sitting and just shooting with Mrs. Fields, who they have had a relationship since Annie was little. Mrs. Fields was kind of like not a nanny, but like, you know, they were family friends, and it's just like a night out. It's only like the tavern's just open, so it's only like 9 o'clock. It got dark in here real quick. Holy shit. Okay.
Wendy, seeing Mrs. Fields being all Mrs. Fields, would like to cast prestidigitation,
Okay.
and so it says that I can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. And I would like to make an odd odor emanate around Mrs. Fields because she thinks she is so much better than everybody else. So I just kind of, you know, throw a little odd scent her way and just be like, that's what you get. Thinking you're better
You
than
see
everybody else.
Annie start to make a face as she's talking with Mrs. Fields, and Mrs. Fields is even starting to look around. And Annie gets up and excuses herself and walks away, and you just hear from behind Mrs. Fields, "Aye, it smells like someone died at sea." And then this man stands up. He's got one eye patch, huge scar across his face, this huge like yellow hat with the waterproof jacket. And he just turns around and goes, "You smell like chum, miss." And proceeds off to go to another table. And Miss Fields just scoffs and is like, "Oh, and just gets up and runs out. Um,
Do you have to do that to everybody?
Only if they deserve. Not nice person, not nice smell. Easy as that. She's lucky
Fair
I
enough.
didn't set her on fire. I could have set her hair on fire. Give her a new hairdo. This was tame.
I ain't mad at you, just pointing it out.
Come on. We must have little fun. This was our day. Let's have little fun. No, we got table. Empty table, we go sit.
Fair enough. As I sit down, I'm going to set Curly kind of on the ground next to me.
he
Gently.
sits down with a little, wow.
Yep.
Oh, drinks.
Yeah,
If
you
they
see
have Frosty.
yeah, Tim Horton comes over and just goes,
Oh.
"Alrighty, what can I get for all of you tonight?"
I'd like frosty, please, and make it extra spicy with what you call, fire water. Frosty with fire water.
Fire, water. You want me to add?
Like vodka. You have vodka?
Oh, vodka. You want me to add vodka? To a frosty?
Yeah.
That's just a bad flavor
Duh.
combination. I'll give you something. I'll give you something. You want something strong and frosted?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, trust
Da,
me.
da.
The beverages is my department. You don't want vodka and a chocolate or vanilla frosty.
Vanilla with
Oh,
vodka
vodka with vanilla. Oh.
is
Like just
is
straight vodka, not even like whipped vodka or like flavored vodka, just straight.
you wimp. It's for wimp. Straight vodka.
Okay, I mean, I could make it taste really good. Beverages
She
are like
could
my thing.
just give it to her.
Straight vodka,
Just
yep. All right.
just give it to her
Anything
on the
else?
side. She'll drink it just fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
look at
scare
him.
me. I like you.
I'm gonna say bourbon straight, please.
Bourbon straight, you got it. And can I get for you?
Just some rum.
Rum. Got it.
Straight up.
Anything for your, I don't want to be rude. Pet?
Kurt, he's my cow Curly.
He's your cow Curly. Anything for Curly?
You have any apples or fruit back there that he could
Oh
enjoy?
yeah, I'll get a nice fruit bowl, couple of apples for him.
That'd be nice. He's had a long day.
No problem. I can see that. May I, please?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then you see Tim Horton absolutely falls apart. It's just like,
Stop
oh my God,
it.
he's the cutest little girl. You were a big, strong, and you were a big, strong boy today. Yes, you were. You were such a big, strong boy. I will bring you fruit and apples, and you will be such a big, strong boy. And then he stands up and walks off and goes, that was embarrassing. And goes and gets fruit beverages from the back.
Roy doesn't even react because this is not the first time that somebody has reacted this way to Curly, so he's just gotten used to it. He's going to look around the room to see if there's anybody from the Red Lobster side of town that he can see.
No one from Red Lobster, but like I said, there was Papa John. Papa John's hanging out with Jersey Mike playing cards. Carl is sitting and chit chatting with the farmer boys, and the farmer boys see you enter and they give you just a nod. You don't even have to do an inside check. It's friendly. It's they have no. They don't want to. They are clearly a couple drinks in.
Right.
So they're in their casual.
I'll just lift my chin in response.
Very nice. And then there's this man who got up and walked over after Mrs. Fields left. And Anne comes out of the bathroom and sees that you guys have taken her spot and just goes and sits at the bar by herself, seeing that thankfully Mrs. Fields is left and wants to go finish what appears to just be a burger at the bar because she's hungry.
And the guy that got up and left, do we think that was like Long John Silver? Or, I mean, like we've heard of him. Do we think it might be him or someone that works for him?
Or was he like Captain Gordon?
Oh, yeah.
Like the Gorton's fisherman.
That's what I thought.
How much would you guys know about the seafood empire?
Seafood is a seasonal product for us.
Competitive research.
Yeah, Roe really more than anyone because of just shrimp products. Roe, you know that this is Long John Silver. You other guys have like heard of him, but you never like connected a face to a person, but you know of him. But Roe, yeah, you know of Long John. He's a very chill guy. He's the port master over at the docks. He's also been known to be like one of those guys who's like overly hype about the history of places and will go into excessive detail even though nobody asked.
when the Frosty comes, I would like to use my amulet of the Frosty
Oh,
for
yes.
some healing
Absolutely.
since it's nighttime.
Absolutely.
Smart.
Sure. How much healing do you
It's
get from
I can regain 4d4 plus 4.
nice?
Healed by the
Solid.
power of a vodka frosty.
Oh, if that's not a sign of a good campaign, I don't know what is. All right.
I mean, good campaign,
I
bad
mean,
night.
it's supposed to be Amulet of the Drunkard, but I like.
Amulet of the
I mean,
Frosty
it's a
so much
drunkard
cooler.
Frosty, so. And now I gotta find my stabby d4s.
Don't step on them.
I know I've got d4s in here. Where are you? All right, dump you all out. There you are, at the bottom.
So there's
Yes.
no red lobster. Maybe
No.
we go talk to maybe we go ask him what he knows about red lobster.
By the way, to answer Red, how much does Curly weigh? Curly weighs about the size of a medium dog, so between 40 and 60 pounds.
Sorry, that one went flying. Ooh, 8, 9,
Mhm.
11, 12. I heal for 12.
Nice.
Oh, wait, 12 plus 4. Oh, there's a plus 4. 16.
There is a plus 4. 16. Very nice.
I'm at max again. Yes.
Right.
For those of you interested in chat, I actually put a picture of about the size of what Curly would be into
I need it.
Discord. And would look very much like that.
I feel like
We've just killed Tay.
I feel like we get a player point for that.
Can't just give me something. I can't kill Beth.
You can. I mean, I'm not stopping you. You can.
No, I can't. I can maim it or seriously injure.
Taylor, we just killed the Hamburglar. The iconic Hamburglar.
I don't give a shit. If this thing dies, I riot.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair.
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 Cute.
I know. Goodness. No, seriously, I might kill it. So anyway, you guys are
Wait, what?
in the bar.
So if there was anybody, is there anyone in there that looked like they might be talking about? Wait, overhear anybody saying anything about the Burger King sending people on quests, about the war with the Ikeans?
Nope, you wouldn't
Nope,
even be
just
able to tell that
bars.
there was an active war going on. You were just
Okay.
in a bar, you got some people playing cards, you have some other just nondescript employees that are all still in their different uniforms. You got a group of McDonald's workers over there just completely bitching about every single person that came by that
Beautiful.
night. Complaining again about how HR won't just fix not HR, how management just won't fix the damn ice cream machines.
God, I bet they get tired of that.
That's really the extent of the malicious tension in the room, is how angry they are at this machine. That's it.
Well, that's
Other
fair.
than that, pretty joyous atmosphere.
All right.
Do we get a sense that maybe he, like, is he showing any interest in the games that Jersey Mike and the other guys are playing? Does he seem interested in that at all? Like the Gordon Fisherman, whoever he is, the port guy.
You can do an insight check.
I will do an insight check. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, well, damn. Oh, excuse me.
You know everything.
You know everything about this guy. You can tell just by his confidence as he sits there that this is in fact the Long John Silver that you have heard about. He seems like he's just one of those people that like walks around like, I know about this town. I know I know how to get you where you need to go. I know the information that you need to know, because let me tell you a little something. I have studied. I have been there. And he's just having a good time looking around at everyone. He's a very social person, so people just keep walking by and they're just like, "Oh, Captain." He's like, "Good to see you. How are you doing?" Yeah, so he isn't like overly interested in anything. He's just enjoying a drink, enjoying the merriment of everyone around.
So at this point, I think I would like to call Tim Horton back over. Um,
Hmm.
Maybe
Problem?
order. No.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Gentleman in yellow coat.
Oh yeah, Captain Silver.
Yes.
Mhm.
Is possible to buy him drink. Very strong. Whatever his favorite. Can we buy
Oh,
for him?
sure. Yeah, I mean, he's just been sitting over there drinking clam juice all night, so
Well,
Okay.
let's buy him some clamato then.
And then see maybe if I'm gonna write a little something on a piece of paper and take you give this him for me, please.
yeah, yeah, sure. I'll hand this over to him. And yeah, he takes it over. And do you want to text it to me or do you want to tell everyone
I'll just say it.
what it says?
So
Okay.
she's trying to be, she's trying to be her, but she's like,
Her variation on flirty.
yes, her very crazy, weird, flirty. Um, if you want to get warm after being out on sea, come sit with us.
Us.
So are you trying to be flirty with
Broke
this?
back.
Like, is that the intent?
She's trying, but poorly.
All
It's
right, give me
getting
a charisma check.
weird. It's getting weird.
Because she's crazy. She doesn't. She's just weird.
I'm
Give me a
I
starting to
mean,
pick.
it's
give me a
awkward.
charisma
Come
check.
on.
I'm starting to pick up on. She's crazy.
Awesome because charisma. Even though she's weird, she's got some charisma.
Absolutely. They always do.
That would be a 23.
Mm-hmm.
17
He's
plus 5.
very into it. He looks down at your
Hot and
note
crazy.
and then he looks up at Tim and goes, "Where'd this note be coming from?" And Tim turns around and points to you. And he makes eye contact with you and just goes, "It's up." Walks
So while
himself.
Always
he's
has to
doing that,
happen.
I'm going to do my prestidigitation again with my little flame, and I'm just going to be
Mhm.
like twirling it in my fingers. Like that's what she thinks is kind of sexy and hot. Hot.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Yeah. So she's just going to be doing that and be like, it's warm
Well,
over here.
while this is happening, Roy's gonna lean over to Ro, and he's just gonna say, "Better pay attention. It's gonna get real good." When she gets wound up, now the party's just beginning.
So John walks over and he's got a little bit of that gangsta swag going on because he's got the wooden peg leg. So he hobbles his way over and he leans and he twirls off his hook arm, puts it in his back pocket, and pulls out just this little. It's got like a little nub, which is weird. It's just like a little, and then he reaches behind the bar to where he knows Tim's got one, puts a flower in the little nub, just hands it forward and is like, "My
For me?
siren."
For me? Oh, thank you. I've not received flowers in so long.
Don't set
The
it on
sirens
fire.
the siren's call cannot be ignored.
I'm so glad you decided to join us. I
This
am
is
Wendy.
dinner and a show.
This is
Mhm.
Roy.
Nice to meet you.
This is Ro. And of course,
When
little one over here is Curly. Nobody misses Curly.
ah, hold on. I lost the accent. Damn it! I went Western with it. Um, that is the cutest little cow I ever did see. Oh, look at look at his tufts. Oh, it's a strong little thing. And then he's like, "Oh, right, strong, like
Strong like
me.
ox. Strong like ox, yes. Yes.
Yes, strong like ox. Um, the Wendy?
It depends on what you have heard of with this Wendy. Some stories are true, some are not so much true.
Just that you're a firecracker.
That's true.
One to not be messed with per se.
Also true.
That's her, isn't it? Yeah. Hmm.
I like that. I like that in a gal and a little less. And are you both? Are you scrappy? We all. I get
In-
down with a scrappy bunch.
What?
We've been known to scrap from time to time.
I have seen moves from Ro that I have not seen in ages. It was magic to behold. Little scary, but yes, yes, yes.
Did
Very good.
she just call me scary? Okay,
She
that's
did.
funny. Huh. I mean,
She's a different kind.
okay.
Well, I
We,
appreciate the drink. So, and he sits down and buckles in with you guys, and it's like, so.
What have you heard of what's going on in this town? It's there's much craziness, yes?
I mean, with the king's announcement for the warriors to go looking for the secret formula, and not too many have gone. You know, it sounds almost like a bit of a crackpot kind of a mission. You know, no real clue on where anything is particularly, or a direction, or really a danger level of any kind. He's just kind of throwing people out there and hoping for the best. So not a ton of people are following him right now, but and really the Ikeans?
Mm.
What
Have
have
you
they been
tried
up
their
to?
meatballs? Ugh.
I've done business with the Ikeans. We've done trade, and they seem like a very happy sort of crowd. They don't seem
Hmm.
like they want to. But then again, I don't know military tactics. I'm not a military man. I'm just a fisherman, a historian. If you ever
Mhm.
were wondering about the docks, I run the docks. I run the docks down there.
What do you know about Red Lobster? Is he ever at the docks? I mean, lobster. Docks, maybe?
The Red Lobster. Well, the only thing I know about the Red Lobster and the docks is yeah, no, that would have been before the restaurant had been established. Back when Panera was formed, there was I never realized the connection before. There was this ship that came over. Now, mind you, when Panera was built, we had the 5 ships that came over bearing the different divisions of the food kingdom. And then we have expanded since then into the 7. But the Red Lobster was one of the ships that that brought over the seafood crowd, and the ship was docked in the hidden port that is no longer active or available for civilians or really anyone. It's just been completely shut down. But the main dock of where the Red Lobster was, I mean, that's about all I can think about. The Red Lobster itself doesn't have very good food. If you're going somewhere, Joe's Crab Shack.
Mm,
Have
mm,
you
mm.
seen this hidden dock? Is that what you said? Hidden?
Yes,
Or
it's a hidden dock. It's it's not so
It
much hidden as
sounds
just restricted and is haunted.
oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of scared of it. I've never gone near it myself.
you big
It's
strong man like you scared? No.
look, there are there are a
She's
bunch
on
of
a roll
sea
now.
shanties. There are a bunch of sea shanties that have been sung, right?
Oh,
You
I
don't
like
go
those.
towards the haunted. You don't go towards the haunted waters.
Okay, but ship is not haunted. There's just waters, yes?
I mean, it's been 200 years,
Mm.
300 years, 300
Oh,
years. I did,
you
did
take
the
us on
math wrong.
adventure? You take us on adventure?
I'm
Oh, you big oh. I mean, if anyone in this place is capable, obviously it's you. You're strong, you have a hook. Oh my goodness, what did the hook? What damage can you do with a hook?
We're going on an adventure.
With a pirate.
I appreciate your gumption, but
And what can you put in this? Is the peg leg? This wooden is for storage? What do you keep in?
no,
Is there anything in there?
my adventuring days are long since past.
Oh no, 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 no. You're too young to be. No.
Mind you,
No.
Dude's
you
like
you fat
90.
you
Oh.
no, you figure this guy's like in his like late 50s, early 60s. He's got like full gray beard.
You have not heard of the Colonel? He is still out and fighting. You could surely just take us on a tour of this
Colonel Sanders,
magical
you want to
boat.
tell me that I'm comparable to Colonel Sanders, the
You are
kook?
much younger. You are much younger. You have much more strength. You are a good example.
I mean, I wouldn't say much younger. He graduated 2 years before me.
I'm
No, no, no. I mean, I know this will be fun. This will be fun.
I'm gonna lean
Don't you
across
want to
the
come with
table.
us?
I'm gonna lean across the table a little bit and just say, you know, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But we would be mighty, mighty grateful for maybe just a brief tour. We wouldn't have to go all the way in, but just the area. Wendy's kind of like my sister. We grew up together for a bit, and it's one of those things that she just loves. You know, the people that love the scary things. She loves the scary things. It would make her real happy.
Give
And
me a persuasion check.
absolutely.
There you go.
With a song in my heart and a dance in my step.
A dance in my heart and a song in my step. What?
Because I rolled a 16 and my persuasion is +9. So 25.
Oh my god.
What?
John looks at you and goes,
Aye, a brief tour. And if you don't tell anyone, you can go poking, but I'm not following. That is, I'm a proud man at times. I'm scared shit of that. There are sounds that come out of there that shouldn't. I'm going to not. I'm fully convinced it's haunted. That's fine if you want to brand me as a wimp
No.
of some form, but
No. No,
it's
that's knowing good boundaries.
thank
We
you.
respect
I
that.
appreciate
We respect
I
the
appreciate
boundaries. You know, if we could just, we don't even have to do it in the dark. We could go down in the
No, I mean
morning.
docks aren't they're that area is rarely used. So if we all wanted to rest up and sober up, as I can see, we could do it tomorrow.
Well, we could do it first thing in the morning. That'd be lovely. Do you know the house on Jamoka Way? Big one, it's brown.
Jamoka. No, but
Why don't you
I'll waive it.
why don't you come with us now? Is there Roy?
Mm-hmm.
There was extra room, yes?
I'm
One
just gonna
extra room?
raise one eyebrow at her, and I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna go stay on my ship. I'm gonna
Oh no no
comfort of
no
my own
no.
bed.
It's too cold. No, you come with us.
I'm gonna look at him and say, appears my sister wants you to have a warm night. There's plenty of rooms at the house, some that face the docks, so you can keep an eye on your ship.
The problem is she scares me too.
It's all right. The door's locked. She scares me a little bit as well, but you'll be fine. I'll have Curly sleep outside your room. She won't bother Curly. We'll have a good breakfast in the morning. Nice full meal, nice warm bed.
Your perception's really good, so I'm sure you're gonna pass it. But give me one more, just to try.
A persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
I meant, yeah, I said perception. Persuasion is what I meant.
Sure.
Perception right up a little bit too.
Right, that's an 11 plus 9, so it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you guys finish up your drinks. Hopefully tip Tim Horton well. And
Absolutely.
you
Absolutely.
guys
Absolutely.
make your way to the house on Jamocha Way to enjoy a nice long rest. You guys get to heal up. You guys get to level up. And in the morning, we will go investigate the docks. And if you guys wanted to hit up any types of stores along the way, I
Which
have a
we may.
list here. Yeah, I have a list here of some stores that may or may not be open depending on the work day and the business. Um, the blacksmith, crystal shop, item shop, potion shop, clothes shop, and bank, of course. Beef and
Of
cheddar.
course.
Beef and
Mm.
cheddar.
Beef
Of
and cheddar.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord.
Well, alrighty, y'all. Tonight you have killed the
Wow.
Hamburglar, destroyed a religious historical building, and
Ah,
managed to convince a pirate to stay the night.
Who could ask for anything
I'm
more?
so happy I wrote this campaign.
look, she hooked him.
I'm
I
so
mean, what could
happy.
she? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. No, look, you can't take points away.
You can't take points away. This is true.
Can't take points
This
away.
is true. That is a rule I will stand by.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
really cool. I'm like, okay, the Red Lobster's a ship. This is cool.
This is awesome.
I don't want to find out from him. When you say haunted, what exactly do you mean?
Spooky.
Damn
It
it!
means
What
that
am
we're
Okay.
gonna have some fun.
What's gonna be in
Sounds.
there? I'm not scared. I'm not quiet, patient.
I don't think
Not
it's anything that
Zen.
fire's gonna be able to get rid of, but
Zen.
yes.
Oh,
Well, we'll have to find out next
I'm
week.
like, what's your plan B? What's your plan B? F. Ah, Taylor, this was awesome.
Taylor, this was great. This
awesome.
is
You
super
guys
fun.
annihilated that battle. That was so much fun. That was so, and the crumbling temple feature was so much fun. You guys
Yeah, I
evaded
mean,
that well.
Yes.
who thinks of these things? I thought
Mm.
everything was going well,
Hmm.
and then the ceiling's dropping on us. Wait,
And then
what?
the ceiling starts falling.
And
You
then
know.
I almost thought it was tied to the every time we hit the Hamburglar. And I was like,
Oh,
maybe if we stop hitting him, is the building gonna stop? And I'm like, we're too far into it now, never mind.
No, it was every other turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
The
every
ship sailed.
couple
Awesome.
seconds. Yeah.
Awesome.
we killed the
Yeah.
Hamburglar.
We did.
You knocked the Hamburglar unconscious into death saves, and then he fell to his eventual death.
But we
So
don't know for sure that he died,
look, it could be like a soap opera, and they
right?
fall off the balcony at Cast Iron Island, and they're always fine.
Or his
Scandalo.
not so evil twin. Maybe he was the evil twin. And his not so evil twin,
Look, the mask never came off.
the cheese burglar.
It cou-
The cheeseburger.
yes, yes, yes.
Also writing that down.
Hell yes. Oh my God.
Twin
this
brother.
is-
Oh my God, his brother is Mayor McCheese.
Good night, Kella.
Plot twist.
Plot twist. Mayor McCheese.
This suddenly becomes a McDonald's. Plotline.
This campaign clearly is going to last more than 6 sessions.
I would love if it lasted more than 6 sessions.
Oh
That
my
would
God,
make me
this is
so happy.
amazing.
Oh my God. Okay,
Awesome.
this is fun, and
This is
now we've got a
very
week to
fun.
think about the Red Lobster ship.
Mm-hmm.
So next week I cannot play on Wednesday. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're
Okay.
good.
So
Okay,
if we
well,
want to
we'll
do a
figure
different
it out.
night, or if we want to do
Figure
a
it out.
we'll
Yeah,
figure it
we'll-
out.
We'll chit chat about it throughout the week, and we will let everyone that is in chat know. We'll post it on our Discord. What the decision we come to as soon as we come to it.
Yep.
Awesome.
We'll give you guys appropriate
So
notice.
excited.
All the
Mhm.
I am
things.
also so excited. I had so much fun tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, especially for those of y'all that stayed. I really appreciate it. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for just spending the night with us and having fun and being here, being present.
Yes. Thank you
love
so
it.
much.
Great group of people. This was amazing and fun. I can't thank you enough.
Always a good time.
Yes.
Always,
Ditto.
always.
See you guys.
All right.
See ya.